Like, share, subscribe. It is March 16th, 2025. Shout out to everybody. Once again, this is Old Head Podcast, and it's the best time of the year. Hit the like button for all y'all college basketball heads out there. It's the best time of the year. It's the best time of the year. We are gonna be doing we are gonna be doing the men and the women's brackets. And this is strictly a college basketball stream. So I'm gonna be on here for about I'm gonna be on here for until the practice gets done, and then we'll go more in depth into it tomorrow. But shout out to Michigan though. Michigan won the Big Ten. Shout out to Michigan. They beat Wisconsin. That was the game I was watching. And shout out to Memphis. They won the conference and they won the conference title as well, tournament title. So shout out to them as well. Shout out to all the teams that's gonna make it in this thing. But we got about 5 more minutes. Don't mind me, cause this around my dinner time, and I ain't gonna. Cause after the women's bracket, that's cutting into my bedtime. We'll just end the stream. Then we'll talk about it tomorrow. What's up, Lou?
What's up, man? Damn, I ain't gonna feel the ain't gonna feel the same without Greg Gumbo, man. He been doing this since I've been a kid.
Yeah, man. Like all of them, like him and him and who else? Jim Nance, Billy Packer, uh, uh, what's his name? It used to be what's his name? What's his name? Ruffensberger, Brent Musburger.
Yeah,
I remember him
I
back in the
think
day.
the black dude's name, because he used to be a college basketball star before he started working for CBS.
I know Jim Jackson and Gus Johnson. I like they dynamic duo that they do, because they always do the Big East Conference tournament.
Yeah, I'm also gonna be doing the bracket challenge for ESPN too, man. Shit. So
I don't never into that. I only did that one time, and that was the year that Kansas got that was the year and they put everybody in that. That was the hardest bracket. It was Kansas. That was the year UConn won their first championship. It was UConn, Kansas, Gonzaga, and I think UCLA was in our bracket. I think that year too. Yeah, that was a hard bracket. We're gonna see what it's gonna look like this year.
yeah, I'm more really interested in the women's bracket tonight though.
That's you. I'm interested in both because I watch both.
Yeah, I'm
You know
gonna
the
be watching
women's.
I'm gonna be watching both, but the way the whole women's tournament went down, so it make you wonder who's gonna be one, who's gonna be two.
Not only that, it was more parity in the women's. In the women's, you don't know who's going to win it this year because But I'm still not going to go against South Carolina. But we just like I said, we're going to wait to see how the brackets going to be.
Like even though there was a tough loss for my Cardinals last night, Duke is man. Duke like they is gonna be the best team in this bracket. Go by what I think the real interesting one is what that Midwest bracket gonna look like, and who's gonna be number one seed right there.
We're going to wait for it. We got a minute for a start. It's 2:59 out here in the West, the Pacific Northwest. So we're gonna wait to see what it's heading for, man.
Is it
I'm looking
possible
forward
for
to it.
Florida to be the weakest one seed going in the tournament?
What you say?
Is it possible Florida may be the weakest one seed going in the tournament?
I don't think Florida's weak, bro. Florida's not weak, bro. Florida got everything that you need to do. Hey, people, I don't, I disagree with that. Florida is deep. Florida is deep, and then think about Florida. You can't, Clayton. Walter Clayton, and then you got an old boy that transferred from Florida Atlantic on Florida Atlantic, and then you got Real Richard, and all they bigs is man. Dude, like it don't matter who gets in foul trouble, who you gonna stop on that team. They got everything. To me, I think they're the most complete team in college basketball. That's just me. From what I've seen, they got the more complete team to me. Auburn has it too, but they to me is on another level because they can score. All they do is can score, and they like to play defense. When you get a team that can score and they like to play defense,
Mm.
hey, they're gonna be
Now
hard to
that's
beat,
it.
bro.
Now that's gonna be the real
I
question.
think, I think out of number ones is going to be Duke. I think they're going to be, in my opinion, I think Duke is not no hate. It's just how I feel because Duke ain't, Duke had a little run through in the ACC. Louisville gave a run for their money. I think Clemson's going to make it too. Like I said, it's we're going to have
Even
to
though
wait and
North
see,
Carolina
man.
lost that, even though North Carolina lost that game to Duke, they've been playing lately, I think they deserve to be in the tournament. But I know they're not going to be in the tournament
No,
because
I don't think they're gonna get in, man. Because you should have took care of business in the beginning, man. You can't get cookies later. That's just how it go, man. You got to handle your business. You got to get them wins. Like Kansas, for instance. If Kansas didn't have all them quad one wins early, man, they won't even be making. They won't even be making the tournament. But they had all them quad one wins early in the season. Now they're gonna. Hey, we about to. Oh, it just came on out here, y'all. So if you're ahead of me, I'm sorry, but this is how I'm getting it right now.
yeah, they're doing that tribute to Greg Gumbel right now.
Yeah, I just seen it. Salute college, salute loving area, salute the real little two salute.
Like,
And
are they
this
going to
is
give? Like, the question you got asked: are they going to give Auburn number one seed or number two seed because they did not win the conference tournament? And
and they've been struggling towards the end of the year too, man. You can't overlook what I always say. You always gotta play your best basketball towards the end of the year. For most teams that I've seen that won, they won the conference championship or or didn't win it, or and then they win it, then they win the conference championship, and then they go win the title. I've seen teams do that. You always want to go in at the playing at the best time, and that SEC was a grind. The SEC was a straight grind. So I give it to the SEC. They were the best team in best conference this year. Then I have to say them. Then I have to say the Big Ten. I think they was the number two conference. Then I say the Big 12. Cause Kansas and Baylor was down this year. Then I'll say the Big
Arkansas,
East.
they say Arkansas is on the bubble right now. Like, they
I
may not.
don't, I don't, I don't see them getting in because, like again, you got to handle your business, man. You got to win these games, man. I just don't see. Honestly, I don't see how Arkansas gonna get in. I know they try. I think they're going to get like over 13 teams. We about to find out. Auburn is the number one seed, the number one in the South region, and they play the winner of Alabama St. Francis. So Auburn is the number one seed. So that answers your question right there.
Alabama and St. Francis.
Pennsylvania,
Uh,
PA. They always play the winner of the 116 game. Alabama State and San Francis, the 16 seed. Whoever wins play the number one
like,
seed.
it's
Then you got
crazy. It's crazy.
Louisville.
You see, we're gonna
Uh,
have two number one seeds going in the tournament.
Hey, there go your team. Your team is in their bracket. Louisville. Louisville in the 8-9 matchup. Ooh, Gim and Creighton. That's gonna be a
I
good one,
told
man.
people, I told people last night, I told people the other night, I can see them getting the 8 and 9 seeds. Everybody talking about I was crazy last night for saying that.
Man, let them talk, bro. They don't watch college basketball like us. Michigan 5. They got Michigan in their bracket. Okay. I want to know where Duke goes
We
because when I
gotta
was
play.
growing up, they
Oh, we
always
gotta
give
play.
Duke the easiest bracket. But when the Duke, they
So
always send the Dukes. They always send the Dukes to the West Coast. They always get beat early, and those are facts. But shout out to Polo and Leezy, man. You don't have to
we gotta
talk
play
stuff.
Creighton. We gotta play fucking Creighton in the first round. Come on, man.
Hey, hey,
They,
Creighton,
I know they ain't gonna make it easy for a
Creighton,
little.
Creighton's nice, man.
Oh, they got Michigan in the same bracket as Louisville too, because Michigan what Louisville won Michigan head coach.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, Michigan get they gave Michigan a free seat.
They gave him a 5 seed.
Oh, that's a 5.
Mm-hmm. They ain't no 3. Texas A&M play Yale.
Oh shit, UC Santa Barbara, San Diego.
And you always got them. You always got them Cinderellas. The small schools got good records. Them and what you call it too. McNeese State. Shout out to McNeese State, Lake Charles, Louisiana. Rest in peace, Vicious
Oh, Texas
or Rap a
A&M.
Lot. Then they got Ole Miss. Then they got San Diego State, North Carolina get to play. Whoever win that game get to play Ole Miss. So so they might
Oh,
be.
A&M play Yale. Oh, I seen that game today. Yale ain't no joke.
Yeah, man. Come on, man. That coach, man. Yale always play Kansas tough too. Iowa State is a 3 seed in that bracket. So I see three. I see three SEC teams in this bracket in the South region so far.
Oh, North Carolina got to play that playing game
Yeah,
just to make.
I just told you that.
No,
I'm
I'm
ahead of you. I'm like
uh
a couple seconds ahead of you. Then Marquette. Ooh, New Mexico. That's gonna be a good game. Rick Pitino. That's his brother. Michigan State is a 2 seed. Sparty. Okay, Michigan. All right. So Israel ain't won one since what? 01, 02, somewhere in there.
mm.
Okay, all right, who's the fit? It's Bryant. Okay. So I see three SEC teams so far. We're gonna see they're gonna have the record. You got Auburn, you got Texas A&M in the same bracket.
Ooh, y'all can't sleep on Michigan State because they already make a deep tournament run there.
Hey, they always make a deep run, but are they gonna be able to close the deal though? That's the thing. I don't root for Michigan State. You know, 'cause I grew up loving Michigan before I liked Michigan State. There's only a couple players. I do respect the players that came from there, but and I used to live in Lansing, so I get how they get
That
down out there.
that Southeast region is going to be a battle.
I'm just waiting to see what the rest of it looking like. I liking what I'm seeing so far.
That'd be crazy if Louisville get past Creighton. We got to play Auburn in that second round.
Mm.
Ooh, ooh.
Oh, there you go. This is where you put your big boy pants on, man. You pick a wrong day to pick a bad game, and then another thing too, when you
And Bruce Pearl was close to going to Louisville, but Auburn stepped in at the last minute and gave him that big contract.
yeah, tell him, hey, it be like that, man. Hey, everywhere Bruce Pearl went at, man, he has success, man. Everywhere he went, he has success.
Oh, Louisville playing in Lexington.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to have a home field advantage.
Hey, but them Creighton Blue Jays fans, they travel, boy. All these school fans, especially Creighton, Creighton fans, they travel too. But it's gonna be more of a Louisville crowd. But I guarantee you're gonna see a lot of Creighton fans there.
I know, but whew,
That's gonna be home. That's like a home. That's like playing in your backyard right there.
yeah, my cousin just texted me saying that's ridiculous. We got to play Creighton in the first round.
Man, that's a bad one right there. Creighton can play, man. I like that team that they got. And another thing, oh yeah, I'm glad we talk about college. So the people that say these younger players are better, I'm gonna prove you wrong with this stat right here. The SEC is the best conference this year, right? Guess what percentage of them is actually seniors compared to freshmen that are in the country? I mean, that's in the SEC right now. This is gonna blow people's mind. 75% of the best players in the SEC this year has been from seniors. So this notion that these young players are better, that don't tell the whole story because politics and everything. But
Can,
that's why the SEC was so great this year. It was so much parity. But look at the top dogs. Look at all the dogs that they got on look at all the top dogs. They what? They senior lady teams. They're senior lady teams. Auburn, they senior lady team, and they got Pettiford, who's a freshman, Donald's All American. Everybody else, seniors. Tennessee, seniors. A lot of seniors.
now I'm pretty sure.
Alabama, Alabama, seniors. Florida. I mean, you could the list just goes on. All these teams that had success. Missouri. Look at all the seniors they got on their team. I'm just giving credit to they always want to say that these players they don't go to the NBA right away. A lot of these players want to get their degree. Some want to get their degrees and also play 4 years and get better each and every year. That way, if some basketball don't they got another avenue they can go.
Now everybody apologizing to me on Twitter now, talking about you were right, Lawrence.
I don't be on Twitter. Too many fake profiles for me. All right, we about to get it.
I'm still on commercial, so I don't know what.
I'm about to tell you. Okay, Duke is of course is in the East region. They're the number one seed. And they play the Mariner of American and Mount St. Mary's. Do you remember Lou? Remember Lou? The NBA stored up on playing format from the NCAA.
Yeah, that little fake tournament they got.
The NCAA tournament.
Uh,
Oh, they got Baylor. Okay.
can you imagine Auburn playing North Carolina in the first round?
Yay. But Carol, I had to give you credit though. Carolina has been playing better, but like I said, I that's why I like when the brackets came out. I didn't think they was gonna get in, honestly, but I get credit to Carolina. Hey, they in there. All they got to do is handle their business, and they, hey, we'll see. Because that's one thing about college basketball, man. Anything's possible. Oregon got a fifth seed. Arizona, okay. Duke. Duke got some people to go against in this bracket. You know, Duke normally get the easy brackets.
Hey,
And
that second
Arizona
round.
did.
If they play better in the second round, they better watch out.
Because Amir used to playing against Duke.
Oh,
because America.
Liberty against Origin. Ooh,
Yeah, that's gonna be a good game too. BYU.
damn, that gave Arizona a 4 seed.
Hey, they've been playing better towards the end of the season though.
I
I gotta
thought
give them
they,
credit
I
on
thought
that.
they was like a 3 or 2 seed.
If they would have won the tournament, they would have been a 2 or 3 seed, in my opinion. But they didn't.
Is that is,
You know
is
that?
that means Houston probably got 2 seed.
I think Houston's gonna be a 1. They won the conference championship too, and they won the. Hey, that holds a lot of weight. And they ended the season at number 2. I think they're gonna be 1. You know, Florida gonna be 1 because they won it for the SEC.
Yeah, I know that. Oh, BYU and VCU. Oh, snap.
I'm St. Mary's. Yeah, I like this bracket. Hey, I'm like, hey, I see some parity so far.
Oh, they gave Wisconsin a 3 seed.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt made it. Okay.
Yeah, how many SEC teams is that now?
Hey, it was 3 in the first. It was 3 in the first one. And this one right, I don't. This right here make it 4 so far. 'Cause I ain't see none of the up 5. Alabama.
Oh, St.
Alabama's a
Mary's.
2 seed. Alabama's a 2 seed.
They gave St. Mary's a 7 seed.
Yeah,
So
cause they lost it.
Vanderbilt,
Cause they lost the conference tournament. They lost the conference tournament championship. They lost it to
Gonzaga.
Gonzaga
Oh,
after
St.
beating
Mary's.
them 3.
Cool.
Hey, St. Mary's nice though. I like they squad. St. Mary's play. They nice and they very underrated too. I watch all these conferences, all these big ones. Salute, Heckbo. We just seeing breaking down these brackets, watching it.
I got to go to that Louisville game will be at nighttime to the noon. Yeah, you got to play Thursday.
Oh, that'd be interesting. Alabama against St. Mary's. Because Alabama want to run it down to St. Mary's. They like the slope. That's what I love about college basketball. Styles make fights in anything in professional sports, in sports in general. Styles make fights. Different styles. Yeah, BYU gonna be a tough team to get out because they got so many shooters that can shoot that thing, and they still play the same way like they've been playing.
They haven't did the Midwest region yet.
Mm-mm. It's coming up.
At the East region, like, now who's gonna come out that region?
They always do Midwest. They always do. You notice they've been doing. They still do it like they always do. Uh, who they did first? Which side did they did first? Because the East bracket is Duke, right?
Yeah.
So, where's Auburn at?
Then the South region.
Oh, they did South Reach. Okay, they did South. They did South to the East, and then they probably do Midwest, and then they do the West last. Normally, that's how they normally do it. Salute, Alex. I saw Michigan pull that game out.
Like it's like right now the way it's looking, these games it's gonna be a toss up who's gonna make the final four because
Right.
these first round games is gonna be battles.
Hmm. There's a lot of parity in men's basketball too. It ain't just the women. The women's just women. If you want to see some fundamentals and teams playing together and showing, man, it's a beautiful thing. That's why I always respect the ladies in their game because man, they give it all. They put it all. They don't play the games. They're ready to get it. The ladies bracket at 5 o'clock.
Yeah, they caught my time though.
I'm gonna be on here until that time, and then once that is over, then we'll talk about the brackets tomorrow.
Damn, Auburn fans are complaining on Twitter right now, talking about they screwed us
How? They're the number one overall, number one seed. Like how?
about the
But they bracket?
yeah.
I don't
They
think
don't want
so.
they thought they were going to get like probably an easy bracket, but they didn't expect to play having to play North Carolina or Louisville in the first two rounds. Creighton.
Yeah, Creighton. Yeah. Again, style makes fights, bro. All right, here we go. March Madness, the best time of the year.
Duke fans probably complaining too.
Yeah, because normally Duke always have an easy bracket. They bracket ain't easy this year, bro. They bracket is not. Shout out to my boy Elise and Polo, man. I know they Duke fans.
I guess the way the committee are looking at it right now, we got to try to improve these brackets and get more ratings up because keep on saying we making it too
And
easy for.
hey, it's not only that, Lou. I don't think it's that. It's just too many. It's too many good teams out here, bro. I told you Houston's gonna be a number one seed. They're the Midwest. It's Houston, so they be
You
playing at
put
Wichita City.
damn. Did Houston get a bad rap going to the Midwest because they almost like
How you think they got a bad rap? The
no,
Big
did they
12
get
is
a bad
basically the
rap?
Midwest. Hey, this Houston team can beat anybody, bro. They can beat anybody, and they can actually score this year. This ain't like the team in the past where they go through them long behind scoring droughts. Nah, bro. Mm-mm.
So who Houston played in the first
They
round?
play SIU. They play SIU, Edwardsville. Gonzaga is the 8th seed.
Ooh boy, Houston Gonzaga in the second round.
I still got Houston beating them. Houston got. I'm telling you, bro. I watch Houston all year, and I watch Gonzaga. I'm telling you, Houston got that NBA. They got that. They got that NBA elite defense, bro. Ooh, Clemson is in a bracket.
And that's the one
Gonzaga,
that's the one
that
that been
Gonzaga in Georgia. That Gonzaga in Georgia gonna be an
oh Georgia
interesting
made the
game.
tournament.
Yeah, McNeese State. That's gonna be a good game. That's in Providence, Rhode Island.
Gonzaga and Georgia. Whew.
That's gonna be a good game. Purdue is the 4th seed. High Point. I wonder where they're gonna put Texas Tech and everybody else at. That's what I'm thinking about in the Big 12.
They already say or St. John's
Did they say who?
St. John's.
Nope. The 6th seed is Illinois. Shout out to my boy Big Worm. Texas and Xavier. Mm, they gonna play an 11 matchup, and then the winner of that game will play Illinois.
Well, St. John's won the Big East. Like,
Yeah, just let it have some time, bro. Just let it time. It's coming.
it might St. John may be a Final Four team this year.
That 3 seed is Kentucky.
Kentucky a 3 seed. What kind of boy?
You know they're gonna show love to the SEC, man. You got it comes with the territory.
The way Kentucky been playing lately, they are 3. Man, what kind of boy?
UCLA's a 7 seed. I like that UCLA team though. Utah State.
Texas in 11. So whoever win that game play Illinois, Texas and Xavier.
The 2 seed is Tennessee in this bracket. So they moving. St. John's got to be going in the West then.
Oh, they got to play Troy in the first round.
They ain't said Kansas yet either. So Kansas got to be in the West. They play Warford. Can't make this up. That's an interesting bracket. That's a good bracket right there too.
UCLA, Utah State. Woo.
Um,
Even though Tennessee lost, they are playing good basketball.
I like that Georgia squad because they got an inside out. They got a guy that actually go down and actually get buckets. And you know they like to have these big guys to shoot threes. And he's only a freshman too.
Tennessee still has the advantage. They playing Lexington.
Yeah, I think Utah. Yeah, I don't want to go against Nick Cronin, but I seen Utah State play this year. I won't be surprised they beat UCLA either.
They playing Houston playing that game what's called Kansas, so they used to that area.
Damn, they put Kansas all the way in the West.
I'm telling you right now, if Houston meets Clemson in that Sweet 16 game, that's gonna be a battle.
And I still got Houston winning it. And Houston ready this year, man. It's their time, man. They've been knocking on that door for the last 3 or 4 seasons, man. But what always derailed them? Injuries. Not this year. And
But
Sharp just now coming back. And then Sharp just now coming back too. So that's going to help them a lot.
Texas and Xavier game, if Illinois has to play Texas, that's going to be a battle too.
That right there is going to be interesting. Whoever, if Texas get by them and they play, yeah, that's gonna be interesting. They got a freshman in Trey Johnson that could shoot that thing too. I think there's sometimes I think he take bad shots, but then again,
think about all the close games Texas lost this year in the SEC. They were real close.
I know. Yeah, they lost some close games this year.
And all this love they showing for OKC this season, they better win the championship.
Hey, bro. Hey, I ain't talking stuff about them because they should be in the spotlight. They should be in the spotlight, but they don't talk about them, bro.
I want to see
about them. They don't talk about them or the Cavaliers. They don't even talk about the Celtics, bro. Let's keep it on college basketball. I ain't trying to go there, bro. I don't even want to go there.
Yeah, we can do that another day.
No, this ain't the day for that. Shoot, they deserve it. This, they
Hey,
can't get mad because they can't get. How I see it, Lou. How they get mad at OKC when they did it the right way? You let your pieces sit there and grow together. We seen it. We seen it happen in time. We seen it.
like
For
even though
you
I don't
see
like
some.
to,
Hey Lou, let's just keep it real. Let's just keep it honest. Let's be honest. What the last young team that we seen actually won a championship like OKC? Just think about it.
mm, the
Yeah,
Warriors,
there is. Yeah, but they was coming. They went to some what? They went some turmoils first before they what won that thing. It's what I'm saying. If they don't win it this year, I won't be surprised if I see them winning it next year. Then I can be like, yeah, you got to go through. This is how I look at it. You got to go through. You, they always talk about Mike, right? How come Mike never got out the first round? They was Mike. They had like Chicago Bulls was well established. Boston Celtics was a legend in that Eastern era. So
I tell you why Chicago
and
wouldn't get.
not only that, Lou, and then we about to get into the we're gonna hold our thoughts, man. It's about to do the last bracket, the West. Yeah, we'll talk about that another time, man. Because I ain't trying to get off topic, man.
It's like reason I think St. John can make the Final Four because every time with the team will get the team in the right spot in his second or third year, that'll make to either Elite Eight or Final Four.
Which is true. And Florida is the number one team in that bracket in the West, and the 16th seed will be Norfolk State. Will play Florida, and then at 8-9, this is going to be in Raleigh, North Carolina. UConn, the defending champions, when they won the championship, forget that year, their first one they came, it was in the West region. They played Oklahoma.
So that how many SEC
That
teams is it now? Like
I'm gonna wait till the calendar at the end. Memphis,
almost in like the whole
Tennessee.
tournament now.
Colorado State. That's gonna be a good game.
UConn, Oklahoma. Mm.
That's gonna be a good one too.
Oklahoma may beat UConn.
I won't be surprised if they did either, but I won't be surprised if UConn will live to see another day and see. Cause they are two-time defending. They got to be the throne though, but I don't think they three-peat this year though.
Damn, they gave Memphis a 5 seed. I thought they get at least a 4 or 3 seed.
They got Grand Canyon made it again.
And they got to play Colorado State in the first
Oh,
round,
shout
man.
out to shout out to Bryce Drew, man. Grand Canyon made it again. But that's what Zeke Mayo, not Zeke, the other dude, with the Grand Canyon. I can't think of his name right now. Missouri's the sixth seed. They play in Wichita.
It made me kind of wonder all the controversy around the Memphis
Drake.
head Penny Hardaway. They trying
I ain't see Kansas name. Kansas must be a seventh seed. And I don't think they're gonna win. I don't think they're gonna last that long anyway.
Missouri a 6 seed.
Mm-hmm. More, hey, that Drake team, nice. Texas Tech. I was wondering when Texas Tech was gonna be in there. They're the 3 seed in the West. Then the 14th seed will be UNC. Yep.
Okay.
I know that, man. That's the lowest seed I seen them, man, and since I can remember. Oh, I knew they was gonna do me. My boy was right. I knew they was gonna do Kansas like that because I knew they was gonna do Arkansas. Cause you remember early in the season, preseason, Arkansas beat Kansas in the they beat Kansas in a preseason, the scrimmage or whatever. St. John's is the 2 seed.
So how the fuck Arkansas make the tournament?
Hey, that's how I'm trying to figure. They got them get. I told them, hey,
They 20-13. How the fuck? Ooh, somebody gonna be pissed off that they did. Arkansas took somebody's spot who deserved way better.
a lot of people don't think Oklahoma should be in there either because they lost 13 games. But then again, I'd love to hear.
Do you? It's like Kansas gets on St. John's in the second round. Whew.
That would be crazy. But but the West region always been a gauntlet lately. I've been noticing that the last 3 or 4 years,
Think about
that
this,
West
people.
bracket, that West bracket is a gauntlet, man. It's
Arkansas had to play. If Arkansas had to play St. John's second round, that's like Batino versus Calipari. Now that Arkansas making the tournament, gonna be a whole lot of controversy around that one. They're gonna say, "What the hell?"
yeah. I don't think they should have made it either. But hey, they in there, so and then we could do about it. So I'm
And
trying.
like I said, almost seemed like the
I
whole
wait for them.
SEC, almost seemed like the whole SEC made the tournament.
We got to count how many SEC teams made this thing. It was 14 teams. 14, 8, 7, 5, 4, 4, 2. There go your answer. 14. I think they should have had 12. I thought Boise State should have made it.
That got to be the first time in history of 14 SEC
Yeah,
teams.
it,
14 teams from the SEC made the tournament. That got to be a record.
it is. They broke the Big East record when they had 11. 11 or 12, I remember, if I can remember. The year of Kimball Walker. No, that was way back in the day. No, that was way back in the day. Was it way back in the day? Like in the 80s when they had that many? I got to fact check that and look that up.
Yep, Boise State should have been in. They're the last four out. Boise
I
State
thought
should have been.
Boise, they lost the conference championship. So they yeah, so yeah, but it's what it is, man. I'll be back, man.
Right.
It's commercial time.
What's up, y'all? Man, tournament's gonna be something else. What's up, man?
Oh Lord Jesus. Hi, Pastor. Lemon Pepper Lou.
We
Salute.
here?
Salute.
Yeah. Well, we sitting here tripping still. We sitting at, hey, as I'm looking at it, like they got 14 teams in. Okay. They did some legendary stuff, so we're going to see how many of them. It's going to be four of them going to be left standing. Going to be an all. It's going to be an all SEC Final Four.
Mm.
We don't know. You got
Yeah,
14 teams in there.
come
I
on,
don't.
to
Out of the teams that got in, I don't think Arkansas should have got in. I don't think Oklahoma should have went in. That's just me. Out of them, I think they should have had
now,
12.
now, T. Price on Twitter said one guy said, "Is this the worst election show of all time?"
Is this the worst? What?
Election show of all time.
Why you say that?
That was they said. That was one guy said on Twitter because they can't believe.
Oh, I don't be on that Twitter stuff, man. I don't. People pick and choose their arguments so much too much. You know. Nah, I stay off that Twitter stuff, man.
No, people can't believe 14 SEC teams got in.
Mm.
I thought they should have had 12. I thought they literally should have had 12, but who to me to judge, you know? But as I'm watching the season all year long, Oklahoma and Arkansas, they out of that conference, they was very inconsistent.
Everybody upset about the whole not West Virginia and Boise State not getting in.
West Virginia, I think West Virginia did that to themselves the way they played at the end, towards the end of the season. Like I said, Lou, you always want to play your best basketball towards the end of the season. Only thing, you know what saving grace that saved Kansas from being in it. You know what saved them this year. You want me to tell you? They from early in the season, all them quad one wins. That value a whole lot of things because we already know. excuse me. What changed what changed their season around when they lost to Houston in double overtime. They never recovered back from that. Never have. So it is what it is. But hey, they got 14s. Like I said, we're gonna see what it's gonna be hitting for, man. Because like I said, let's just say you get 14 teams in there, and none,
Okay, they gave me a list of
so
who's on. They gave me a list of. I see a list of who's on tournament committee. The
okay.
athletic, the athletic director from North Carolina, the Minnesota athletic director, the Alabama athletic director, the Sun Belt commissioner,
Mm-hmm.
the Georgetown
Hey,
athletic
you got
director.
music in your background, Gigi. Can you turn that down? I ain't
Yeah, I'm
trying to
gonna
get
turn
no
it.
strikes or anything.
I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. I'm gonna turn it off. I forgot. I was getting in my vibe. Okay. Can you hear it now?
Nah, you all right?
Okay,
Go ahead, Lou.
good.
What you were saying?
It's the Georgia athletic director, the Stanford
Mm-hmm.
athletic director, the Big Sky commissioner, the Temple athletic director, the Manhattan athletic director. Oh, this is for the future committee. Like the committee for 2025 this year, the terms is up is so
Mm.
basically they're showing the future. all the future committees who's gonna be on the. But
Yeah.
for this year, it was more SEC guys on committee this year than it was
Mm-hmm. In
so.
previous seasons. And then another thing too that comes with also being the best conference. When you're the best conference, that holds a lot of weight. Cause you remember over the years, like the last 10 years, you see a lot of what? You saw a lot of Big 12 teams ranked in the conference, but it wasn't like this.
But the thing about it,
But
T.
it's
Frank,
14.
I told everybody last night after the Duke game, I would not be surprised if Louisville end up being an 8 or 9 seed going in the tournament. They said, no, they're going to be a 6 or 7 seed. And I was right.
Yeah, and I like Louisville squad. I like what they doing.
They played
You
last night,
know,
right?
yeah,
Yeah.
they lost. Yeah, they
I
lost to
watched that
Duke, but
game. I watched that game.
even when Cooper Flag come back, I still don't see Duke. And like I said, I'm not, I'm not trying to. I'm not a hater or anything, man. Are they a good team? Yes, but if they don't have Brown, they ain't gonna stand. They ain't gonna stand a chance. They ain't
Is
gonna
that
stand a
the
chance.
is that the
That's their
center?
best
Is that the
defender.
center?
Yeah, that's their best
Mm-hmm.
defender.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just saying earlier, they always want to talk about these players staying in college 3 or 4 years. Why you think the SEC was the best conference this year? Because 75% of the players in the league, the best players were seniors.
Mm.
That's why you had like all the one seeds, seniors. They senior-lated teams. All the best players in the conference are seniors.
Yes.
They got a few sprinkle in freshmen, but the seniors letting them know like, hey, we've been here.
Is it UConn or is it Duke that's got four seniors going out? I think it's
Uh,
I think it's
Wait a
Duke,
minute.
if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, senior teams. You got Houston. They're a senior team. Um, then you got on top of my head, Gonzaga. They got some. They're a
Mm-hmm.
senior team.
Mm-hmm.
Kansas a senior team. Um, Alabama, but they got some freshmen mixed in there too. Auburn, Texas,
Auburn.
Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
No, yeah, Tennessee. No, not Texas. Texas still got some young boys on their squad though, but Creighton. That's another team
Yeah.
that's very senior team. Um, I think. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I want to say St. John's, but I want to say St. John's though too. But they do got some upperclassmen in there too. They got some. There's like juniors and seniors.
Right.
They thriving right now. Hey, Rick Pitino, everywhere Rick Pitino go, man, he always get him a chip, and y'all need to give him back his championship too, and give Louisville back his national championship ring too. Y'all the one to set that bull corn up in the first place, and y'all know y'all done wrong. The evidence of came out and everything that y'all was wrong, and y'all still don't want to give that man back his championship. Y'all cold, bro.
Mm. Patino was up for Coach of the Year.
As he should be.
Mm-hmm.
I remember I was talking about St. John's last couple of years. Everybody like, man, St. John's. I was like, man, Rick Pitino is going to turn it around. Like, just give it time.
Mm-hmm.
Now imagine if Walton Clayton would have came with him to St. John's. That boy from Florida. Oh
Mm.
man, St. John's be even more crazy. Cause then you got somebody that's deadly.
He
Now
got
he's with
crazy
Florida.
ball handlers.
You know, you got bigs. They got
Mm-hmm.
and it's like I said, it's gonna be match. It's gonna be interesting. I'm waiting on the women's bracket now.
I'm
I think the hard. Looking at all the brackets, I think the West bracket again is the hardest bracket. I think it's parity in all of them, but I think the West is harder.
of
The West
course.
always, the
We the
West,
wild wild west. Okay.
the West always been in the hard bracket. I'm surprised the people that got Duke in could normally Duke got a hard bracket.
Mm.
All
How,
I
how
look
did
at
they get
I look
in?
at them
See,
all.
How did
How
they
did
get
who
in?
get
They
in?
voted the teams by the
Yeah,
winnings. Is it by the winnings or
uh,
voting?
Lou just explained it. Explain it to her, Lou, who was all on the SEC, who was all on the voting
Oh, I
board.
heard that. I heard that was a voting board.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's who voted these teams in.
Oh, okay,
And that's not allegedly.
okay,
That's
okay.
why they got 14 teams in. You look at all them SEC people that's on that board. Scratch my back, I scratch yours.
Mm-hmm.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, we know how it
I'm like,
works.
man. I'm like, man, they got 14 teams. I thought they was going. I thought at least in my mind I was thinking about 12. I'll say at least I was like I could see 12 of them teams. When I see Oklahoma and Arkansas made it, I was like, ooh. And then they put Kansas against Arkansas. I'm like, ooh. I was like, Kansas, I need to get y'all get back because they beat y'all in the preseason.
Hmm. I watched that. What other game did I watch yesterday? Did Marquette play yesterday? No, they didn't play yesterday.
Mm-mm.
Uh-uh. I had to check my viewing history to see what I watched.
Sparta, Sparty lost to Wisconsin. Now, I know they was crying for a foul, but that dude hit the whole that ball. That dude timed it so much, so good. He timed as soon as he was about to get in his shooting motion. He tipped the ball, and fears he couldn't get a chance to get a grab at it to actually get to shoot the basketball in, and it was all she wrote after that.
Hmm.
It was all she wrote. It was some good games. I love these conference tournaments, man. These and the women's gonna be lit too, boy. Oh man, it's gonna be on.
Mm.
I know y'all gonna be sitting there be betting on them games. You gonna be making them bets and everything like that. Don't be betting over here. We don't
That's
do
what they
all that
doing.
over here.
Yeah, that's what they doing right now. I'm watching the what is it, Brackology channel? They
Oh,
doing the bracket.
bracketology,
Yeah, bracketology.
bracketology on ESPN.
Mm.
I always watch it on CBS first, and then I put
Okay.
it on bracketology. That's because it's just a tradition. I always get the brackets from CBS first, and
Sorry,
then
man.
ESPN get it.
I'm doing the ESPN bracket channels right now.
I
Hmm.
ain't doing it. I'm not doing it.
I'm just watching it for the knowledge because I'm new at this, and all these different divisions and sections and stuff gets me all discombobulated.
Yeah, you already know it's
Hey,
discombobulated when you
hey,
got
like,
when you got California, you got Stanford playing in Atlantic Coast Conference. Come on now.
Come on
like
now.
me and T Price, we've been we watch almost every game this season, men's and women's.
We do this every year,
Hmm.
man. This is what we do.
Well, I guess I'll be one in the number. We had to have a barbecue. Hmm.
Like I think the man bracket is going to be 10 times harder this year because you don't know who's going to win this season. I think you may see a Final Four surprise this year. Marquette versus New Mexico State.
Man, that West, I'm telling you, that West is the West is the slugfest. You got Florida, you got UConn, then you got Missouri. Missouri can play with anybody. Texas Tech defense travels. Kansas is too inconsistent for me to be rolling with them right now. I do got them beating. If they don't beat Arkansas, then because what I always say, Lou, about these teams, whatever you struggle with in the regular season and in the conference tournament, it's gonna show.
It's
It's
gonna
gonna
show
show in the tournament.
because they're
It's
gonna
gonna
press you
show.
to that point. Yeah, they're gonna press you to that
Mm-hmm.
point.
Now
Hmm.
these and John Calipari, he because
You
Arkansas
don't
beat
you don't think
Kansas
you don't think the East
2 years
you don't think
ago.
may be the hardest though with Duke and
I oh I got you know what I got I think all these brackets are tough. Cause Midwest you got Houston, you got Gonzaga, Georgia. That's gonna be a good game.
That's a
Clemson,
good,
McNeese.
yeah.
That's gonna be a good game. I'm not sold on Kentucky either. I don't, and I'm just, you can score and everything like that, but at the same time, styles may fight. So it'd be interesting to see how far Kentucky will go. But Tennessee got it. Tennessee, they different this year too. So that's a hard one too. The Midwest is a hard one too.
Where's Michigan and Michigan State?
Michigan State's a 2 seed.
Okay.
Michigan is a 5 seed in the West.
Mm, okay.
I can see Michigan make to the Sweet 16.
I like when they make their predictions because Clark was right last year. He got Michigan State. He got Florida. He got Duke in the East, and he got Clemson coming out the Midwest.
Auburn is still alive.
And he got the Florida Gators as the national champion.
Watch out for
They,
Maryland. If Maryland plays Florida, I can see Maryland upsetting Florida.
yeah, they got, and not only that, Florida got a lot of bodies to throw at Derek McQueen though too. So that's going to be interesting to look at too, because Maryland can score. It's him and Reese, so they got to deal with their bigs too. So that's going to be a very interesting game. Oh, he got St. John's coming out the West. Jay got Auburn coming out the South. He got Houston coming out the Midwest. He got Duke coming out the East. You got the Auburn Tigers at the national champion.
Mm,
Oh,
I don't know about that.
all right.
Yeah,
I think
they got
Auburn got good teams. It's just they in the
they
stitches.
they've been struggling lately though, bro. Like I said, bro, like you
Mm-hmm.
don't. I always say this every college basketball's year, man. You don't want to play your best. You always want to play your best toward the end of the season. Like Kansas, you too inconsistent. You see, like in Auburn, like they started off so good, and then what happened? They start losing these games at the end. But yeah, you got
Right.
rewarded for. They did get rewarded, but then at the same time, they can shut everybody up and make it to the Final Four though too. So hey, they because I think they could play with anybody. I
Let's
think
see,
them in
guys.
Florida. I think them in Florida. To me, them two teams to me are the most complete teams from top to
I think
bottom.
right.
Auburn and Florida. What's up?
If Duke make it to the Sweet 16, they may have to play Arizona.
And Arizona could get some get back.
And plus, also Wisconsin, Alabama in the Sweet 16. That'd be a good game too.
Yeah, because Wisconsin got boys that can score the rock. But then by Alabama, they want to get up and down the court. You know what I mean? They want
Mm-hmm.
to, they, you know, they got
And think
Jalen
about
Brunson looking like
think about
out
this
there.
Sweet 16 game. Kentucky versus Tennessee in the Sweet 16.
Kentucky versus who?
Tennessee.
I got Tennessee.
I, I got Tennessee too, because defense win championships.
Yeah, Tennessee. They doggers. They doggers. They get on
Now,
you.
here's your Elite Eight game. Florida versus St. John's.
Ooh.
Mm.
Mm.
How Florida versus St. John's? And St. John's is a 2 seed.
And your another Elite Eight game.
Oh, you
Duke
saying
versus
Elite Eight? Okay, I got what you're saying now. Okay,
another
you said
Elite
Elite
Eight
Eight.
game is Duke versus Alabama.
That'll be a good game.
Now
Alabama does has a chance to beat them, but
the
then
game
again,
I
yo,
like. I love to see this game. I would love to see a game in Elite Eight. Houston versus Tennessee.
Excuse me.
Houston
what you
versus
say?
Tennessee in Elite Eight.
That'll be dope. Because then again, Kelvin Sampson. I think it's their year. That's my sleep. That's my sleeper team to win it all. Is Houston. I think they got a great chance because number one, they defense travels. When your defense travels, you in any game. And
Yeah.
then with Houston, they could actually score this season. I'm just saying that. Like this ain't like years past. They've been knocking on the door the last 3 years, man. But they had injuries. They had injuries. They lost Terrence
Mm.
Arsenal, and then they lost Jamal Shed. Like the last 2 or 3 years, they've been literally been knocking on that door, man. They literally been knocking, and this is the best time for them to cash it in because everybody's healthy and they play good right now.
Ooh, now think about this final. Think about this. Final four: Duke versus Houston.
I think Houston gonna get their get back. Cause you know why I say that? Again, defense, bro. Defense. They can
Then,
switch every. And then, you know why? And just think about the matchup. What you're saying, Lou. You know, Duke like to switch a lot of stuff, right? Guess who else like to switch on everything?
Houston.
And who you think is a better defensive team, Houston or Duke?
What to? I got like Houston. Like Duke got a lot of offensive power, and I can see Cooper Flash taking a lot of shots, but I think Houston is going to probably double team him a lot. And
And
that
then they
means
got the bodies too. And then they got the bodies to throw at him though too. They got Francis. They got Tugler. They got boys that could that throw them out there. That's gonna be interesting though if it comes down to it.
so I also got St. John making the Final Four against Louisville.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we just gotta wait. Just one more hour.
It seemed
One
like
more hour?
One more hour for the ladies. For the ladies.
the way I'm looking at it, T Price, it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be like four good defensive teams in the Final Four.
And look at all the good teams that was in men's college basketball this year. What they both can do what very well.
Great defense.
They can score and then they can defend. That's a complete team. That's
Mm-hmm.
why I said Florida Gators are a complete team. When you defend and the way they can score, you're gonna be hard to beat. Man, Florida, them boys are loaded they starting five is like an NBA team. I'm just giving them their credit. I'm trying to do it. I give teams their credit where credit is due. And at Florida, hey man, they're gonna be hard team to beat more. But I think any team that could beat Florida, I think it could be Houston.
Dang, Florida beat Tennessee. Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
Who is this Grand Canyon? Who is that?
Oh, that's it.
That's the university started back in 2009. Dan Marley
Mm,
was the head coach.
Yeah,
Um,
mm.
now it's Bryce Drew, Scott Drew's brother from Baylor. He went to Valparaiso.
so
Oh,
they still like a
that's where
still
my twin
new.
brother went to school at.
They're like a
Okay.
they're like a new. They still like a new university because they had started their basketball program
Mm-hmm.
until like a couple years ago.
Yeah, and they've been making the tournament too. They made the tournament last year, and they made the tournament again this year.
Mm.
And they're right in your neck of the woods. You need to go check them out.
Well, what makes you think it's in my neck of the woods? Okay, you don't know that.
I'm talking about watching them on TV. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, okay. Don't backpedal now,
I
Mr.
ain't backpedaling.
Pastor,
That's what I said.
Sir
Ain't
Pastor.
nobody coming to see you, Otis. Man, you about to make me end this stream, man. I'm about to go to bed. I want to go to bed as it is anyway.
Yeah, I bet you do. Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah, I sure do. I got it. I gotta work. Man. You know what? The devil is a lie today. It's a
You
straight
know,
line today. Nobody
mm-mm.
coming to see you, Otis.
Ain't nobody come to see you either. Okay, you summoned me, partner. I just want to make one comment about it. Ain't got nothing to do with college. But did y'all see how the coach from Detroit went off?
Yeah, Bernie
Mm,
Bickerstaff.
yeah,
I heard that.
he was mad in the mother hubbard. They done beat the man so bad, made him have a breakdown.
Man,
Oh, he sounded like that
you
coach from the
tell.
Raptors. You remember when the Raptors came to play the Lakers and the coach went off
Yeah.
in the post? Oh my God! He said you can't
The
touch the
Lakers
Thunder.
won. They won today though too, right?
They ain't playing nobody. The Suns is number what? 11, 12, 13, 14.
You know they're gonna hype it up, do the hype job. You know what they do.
Shit.
When
Dang,
they was winning,
because
when they was winning, they going to the finals. When they losing, then they want to start listing all the injuries.
Yeah. They got a whole paragraph of injuries. They got injuries from 3 years ago in brackets, okay? Mm-mm.
Man, we be hearing this every single year. That's why I don't talk about them no more, man. Like, dude, like what
Mm-mm.
I say. Everybody they show you the hand who they are all the time. Just give them time.
This joker got a growing injury, and he's up at the state championship with his youngest son. I'm gonna say that from the show tomorrow. I'm gonna be talking about that tomorrow.
But he's a father. That's his right to.
I don't give a damn. You supposed to be hurt. You can't
Man,
you can't fly you can't fly to Denver because of the altitude, but you can take your punk food, Lord, up there on the camera, smiling. Okay, yeah,
I
but
see the video of it. I see the video of it of the kids. They were booing them over. They were booing them too.
yeah, they was. You
You
see
should see the
Angel Reese?
comments. You should have seen the comment section.
Oh Lord,
They don't have no respect for the king. But these
oh
LeBron
Lord.
fans, boy, they go over hills, valleys, and lows.
Angel Reese. It's funny, but it ain't funny. But Angel Reese was looking at Bronny. She was like, "What the hell?" You can see it on her face. What the fuck is going on? What is this?
When is it? When was this?
At the other game. What's the game they just played?
No, they just.
Uh,
Oh,
they just played the Suns tonight. And what was the other one they just played? They just
what
played. Was it the
they
Bucks?
played the Denver Nuggets.
Yeah, the Denver Nuggets. There you go. She was. They got it on the Instagram.
I don't be on that Instagram. I don't be on that.
Yeah, but I'm
Yeah,
just saying they got it on there.
but
They got her comments on there. She looking at him like something wrong with him.
I'm saying, hey, you already seeing how they moving the goalposts, right? Now they want to sit there and
Yeah.
say that. Who's talking about a 55th pick? Y'all can't have it both ways. They was hyping this man up. They
I'm
wasn't even
ready.
hyping up the other players in the draft, but they were just hyping him up. And they don't even talk about nobody else in the draft but him. And y'all
But
talking about
yeah.
we gaslighting him? Man, y'all better
hmm
man, y'all
I'm ready.
keep on believing what these people are telling you. They living y'all to the gates of hell.
I'm ready for him to give me the list of the 50 NBA players that he's better than. He said he's better than half the NBA, so that's 200 players, right? So I'm ready for the list. What the list at?
Oh,
Tell
they
me
didn't
which
want to
one.
say. I seen the video today. They didn't want
hey,
to.
who
Hold on,
y'all
let me
got?
finish what I was
Auburn?
gonna
Who
say.
y'all got?
Hold on. Hold on, Lou. Let me finish what I was gonna say. Go ahead, Lou. I don't forgot now. Go ahead.
Who y'all got? Auburn or St. John's?
Ooh, that's a good. Is that on right now?
No, it's a
Oh,
Final Four game. It will be a Final Four game.
ooh, Lord, that's a hard one. For me, it is because I just got familiar with Saint. Well, I knew about St. John's, but I just got
The
familiar with them.
edge. Most people will give Auburn the edge,
hmm
but I won't be surprised.
But St. John's can
I
come up
won't.
from. They can come up
I
from
won't be
behind.
surprised if St. John's beat them because again, defense travels, man.
Hmm.
And
They was behind
when you
yesterday when
have
they was playing
when
Louisville. They was behind.
when you know they wasn't playing Louisville, they was playing Creighton.
Creighton, I'm sorry.
The thing about that is all thing about that
I'm
game is
sorry, T.
the thing about that game is Auburn and St. John's love to run pressure defense 20 the whole game. And
I
that
know styles make fights. Yeah, it's gonna be. I can see a low grinding affair, but if it's a low scoring game, I'll favor St. John's because St. John's won a lot
Hmm.
of grinded out games this season. Hey, I can't wait till this come out, man. Because honestly, as I'm looking at these brackets, man, I can't complain about. I think the Midwest and the West, man. That's whew,
You got more to
them,
look forward to than the NBA playoffs because that ain't unless it's certain people. I ain't watching that. Mm-mm.
man. Ain't nobody, man. Let them
Ain't
tell
nobody
it.
coming to see you, Otis.
okay.
Exactly.
In the national championship game, who y'all got? St. John's versus Duke.
You putting
Ooh.
all these tough teams up against each other. These, oh
Man, little
Lord,
man, hey, little man, we ain't do it, man. It's too early for all
ooh
that, man.
Lord, jeez, I don't want
I
to
ain't
think about
giving.
that.
I ain't thinking about it. I'm going against Duke anyway, so I'll take St. John's. I don't like Duke anyway.
Why
God
you don't
damn it.
like Duke?
So,
Why you don't like Duke?
sorry, Leezy. I never liked the Duke growing up as a kid. How you gonna tell me why I don't like
I'm
somebody?
asking you why? Why? How? What
I
happened?
don't. I never liked that team. I never
Oh,
liked them
okay,
growing up. I never did
okay.
because I
You feel?
always used to say this. I always used to say this about Duke. Duke always used to get the easiest brackets back in the day. And anybody
Mm,
that's watched college basketball for back in the 80s and 90s, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Every time Duke gets the easy bracket, what happens? They always
They
go to the
win.
Final Four.
That's why Coach K
When
mm.
got
they
5 championships.
and check this out. Check this out. And every time they went to a hard bracket, they never came out of it.
They got upset. All we got upset in the second or third round.
Now put that in
Mm.
that pipe and smoke it.
I haven't been following college since I was in college. My team used to be Georgetown.
This been going on since they beat UNLV in 1991.
Mm-hmm.
What's his
Mm-hmm.
name? Tarkanian.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they beat about 30 the national championship game, and then they lost
Oh,
in the
I remember
semifinals.
that. I remember that.
They was undefeated that year, and they
I
lost.
remember that. Mm-hmm.
Everybody said that game was shady from the get go when it started.
Mm-hmm.
They had Tarkanian on the sideline with his head all down.
Because
Yeah.
because everybody knew after that season UNLV probably wasn't gonna make the tournament next year because they saying they doing illegal stuff and they're already
Mm-hmm.
in the
Mm-hmm.
NCAA already in the NCAA always had an alpha cart Jerry Cartanian.
Mm-hmm. And his son. His son was in there for a minute. But the Rebels used to be the shit back in the day. Excuse my language. They was balling back in them days.
Now
Rebels.
before Larry
Huh?
Johnson got there, UNLV was doing their thing in the late 80s, in the late 70s,
Mm-hmm.
80s, because he turned that program around, but they didn't like the but the NCAA been after him since day one when we started at UNLV.
Mm-hmm.
Even when he went to Fresno State, they were still after him.
I was just gonna say he was at Fresno State. My best friend built the stadium that they play in right now, the St. Mark Center. She was the one that wrote the grant to get that center built. Yep. That bald head.
All right, man, come on. Taking, I don't know why they start wait to 8 o'clock to do the women's bracket.
You know that's where ain't that where PG come from? T Fresno State.
Who?
Paul
Who?
George. Paul
San
George.
Who?
Diego State.
Don't he
Who?
come from Fresno State?
No, he came
Who?
from San Diego State.
He came from which state?
San Diego State.
San Diego State. What about
Oh,
Green?
you
Did he
talking about
come from
Paul?
Fresno?
Hold on. He said
Paul
Paul
George
George.
was it? Uh huh.
Paul George
I'm
went to
asking.
Fresno.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Paul George
saying
went to
because he used to be
Fresno.
on the campus. He used to be on.
Yeah,
Well,
he went to Fresno
yeah, he went
State.
to Fresno State, and Jalen Green did too. What's his name? Who else went to Fresno? It's a couple of them came out of Fresno State. But Paul George, I thought for sure that was that boy walking on the campus.
And you know who else? And you know who else? And you know who else? And you know who else went to
What?
Fresno? Skip to my Lou.
Skip to my Lou, yeah.
Skip. Shout out to
Skip to
Wake
my
Forest,
Lou.
man.
Mm-hmm. They used to have that big AM1 tournament on the campus.
So we still got we
How
still
much
got
longer we got?
four, we got 45 minutes to these women brackets come out.
Oh my God! Why they do it like that?
Hey, it's just it's a tradition. You just now getting started, so you late to the mother's board.
Yeah, well, at least I'm here. I didn't miss out.
Allegedly.
Mm, allegedly. What you mean allegedly? Huh? I'm here. I'm here.
Yeah, you got to put that
Okay.
legend in there with every single
hmm
thing that we do around here. You know,
Oh yeah,
it's like
cause
it's like
we
big
get
it's like
misquoted.
big bucks. It makes big bucks and no whammies. Stop.
That's masterpiece stuff right there.
Hey, shout out to his son. You know his son played for Houston. His son gonna play more next year.
hmm
He look just like his daddy too. Now,
You know what I mean?
Ashley, he look just like Romeo. He look
Romeo,
like
that's
his
what I was gonna
uncle.
say.
He look like Romeo. Look just like Romeo,
hmm
but got his dad complexion.
Which son was that? Because he got a lot of kids. He got a lot of kids.
Who are you talking about? I'm talking about the ones that play college basketball.
That's what I'm saying.
He
T.
got
Price,
two.
he got a lot of sons. He got a lot of kids.
I'm
He
talking
got
about the two that's been in college basketball for. I'm talking about the two that's in college basketball right now.
He playing for Houston.
One played for
perfect.
Houston. I forgot what the other brother played for. What his other brother is at. I think he's at a. I think
Remember his
he's at a.
one son. Remember his one son used to play for Louisville last year.
Yeah, then one of them went to a. What's that? What you call a black college?
HBCU.
He went to a HBU. One of them was a one. I think the other was at a HBU. I think.
The HBCU All Star game is coming up on the. I think it's the 26th.
They always show it. They always show it on CBS. They've been doing that for years.
Yeah, but the CW. That's what I was making that announcement on my channel. CW bought them out. It's gonna be on
About
the
time.
CW. It's gonna be on the CW.
Yeah, I was tripping. I saw the CW watch college basketball games doing this. I'm like, what is CW? What? I'm like, man. And then I saw USA. Then I saw
Uh-huh.
USA. I was like, I would never would have think USA. I'm so old. I remember USA used to be all day. USA cartoon express used to come on all day. Saturday, late in the afternoon, and then after that, you're gonna get Saturday night up out all night.
Yeah,
That
but then,
they used to have the most craziest movies on Saturday night up on.
Yeah, man, that used to be days, man. And then
They,
in the summertime they used to
hey,
have the
hey,
competitions.
hey! I
I gotta
remember
take
they.
me a break, man, because we still got. I'm gonna let y'all chop it up, man. Hey, Ron, Tom, man, you listening, man? I seen you the link, man. Bring your behind in here, man.
yeah, come on, Ron. I got my
Hey, T.
notebook
Price,
and my
hey, T. Price,
pencil. I need to take some notes.
hey, T.
See what I
Price.
need.
They used to throw the tactics, the Avenger, almost every night on USA.
He didn't answer, Mr. Lou.
He must be on break.
Yeah, he said he had to go on break. Pastor got to go back to the back, and talk to the Lord.
Well, they used to have this guy named the Tactics Avenger. It's about some guy who he became a Tactics Avenger after acid. basically changed his whole
Change what?
he acid changed his whole figure. He be- became a toxic Avenger. He was like a superhero.
And acid would change his whole. What?
He,
He become another person?
his whole skin became green. And it was melted,
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay.
and he got married to some blind girl who he thought he was beautiful. Seeing
Mm, oh Lord. Oh,
basically he was a nerd who decided to become a superhero because
he became a superhero, Mr. Lou, with acid. Hmm.
he,
Is
he
that what you
became
saying? You
he,
said you telling me that he poured acid on his body and his body turned green like the Green Hornet or the Green Lantern, whatever you want to call him, and he became a superhero behind some acid.
he actually fell in some acid, became a superhero, and he
Okay, okay, I'm listening.
he basically his main weapon was a mop. He had no superpowers. Just because he became green, he called himself a superhero.
Mr. Lou,
You gotta
I,
see it for
res-
you.
I respect you, but how you gonna step in some acid, turn into a motherfucking hero, and then your main weapon is a mop? What
Like
the
he
fuck? You
know I'm talking about.
smoking, drinking, taking? I don't know where the hell you at, but you need to come on back to the house because that's some bull. I thought we were
Like,
talking about
Laughing at the door
like,
like,
basketball.
man, this
I
is
thought we were talking
laughing.
about what the fuck is we talking about? A man that stepped in some acid and he used a mop. What the? Hey, princess.
Oh,
man,
Hey, little princess, mommy. Hey, oh, you so pretty. Yes, you are, ma. Yes, you are, ma. I do. I'm over here talking about
but
this
T Price, you
man
back.
over
Hey,
here.
but T Price, you back there, right? Am I wrong though?
I'm about to get out of here. I was trying to get out of here.
T,
I was just waiting on Ron.
T,
I heard what y'all
T,
talking about.
no, T,
I came
you
at the end
better,
of that.
no, you need to come in here and call it to order, cause he talking about a man stepping in acid and using a mop as a weapon.
I,
What the hell kind of superhero is that?
hey,
Huh?
I'll be back about 15, 20 minutes.
Oh, you just gonna leave us in this kind of chaos? Okay, all right, I got to
I
get my
was waiting
lighter
on
then.
you got Ron tied in here. He got your back.
She is too late now. Yeah.
Who y'all was talking about, Gigi?
I don't know what the hell. You tell him to explain it to you. I don't, my brain.
You remember a guy just called himself the toxic the Revenza?
The Toxic Avenger?
Yeah,
Yeah, the green dude.
yeah.
And he use a mop to whoop ass. He don't mop floors. He whoops ass with mops. Okay, is that what you're saying? Excuse my language.
I thought
Huh?
at the time I thought this is the most craziest thing I have ever seen in my 401 life because they used to show it on USA all the time about him being a
remember, I remember that,
Huh?
Lou.
Well, it must have been very traumatic to you because you can still remember it. Do you need me to call the quiet room so you can come have a session with me? Huh? I would not remember nothing about a green man. What is he doing? Is he saving women? Is he like Robin Hood? Or what is he avenging, Mr. Ron? Explain it to me. Hmm?
he was he was fighting some type of he was fighting monsters in his hometown. He had like he had like a group with him. Like
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well,
the whole,
okay.
Hey, yo, Gigi, he was a local hero.
He was a local hero
Yeah,
that carried around a mop, and he wasn't melanin. He was green apples. That's what you telling me? He was green apples,
yep.
walking around with a mop.
and
Whooping
he
ass
got
and taking names later.
Really?
and he did that blind girl so wrong. Is that blind girl singing what he was asking like you like, oh hell no, I'm out here.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't. I guess I'm too old to remember that. I didn't. I don't remember that.
Nah, it was a low budget superhero series.
The series. Oh, okay, okay. I remember Batman. I remember Wonder Woman. I
Oh, nah,
remember
he wasn't big like them, Gigi.
Okay, I remember the Bionic Man. You can throw
Mhm.
the Black Knight in there if you want to. You know, MacGyver with the thing that the car that talk to him and tell him what to do. Yeah.
Mhm. Like
Me,
right.
Mm.
he almost seemed like a rip off of Swamp Thing.
That's what I said, Lou. He was an imitation Swamp Thing. But with Marvel and DC, every character one of them they create a character like his image in the other
In
comic
another
book.
life.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. His alter ego.
right. Like
Mm.
like how they got Deathstroke and Deadpool. They basically
Yeah,
spin off of each other. But
right.
one in Marvel and one, yeah, they just take each other ideas when somebody come up with a good idea, Gigi, and try
Yeah,
to duplicate it.
I can't rock with that Deadpool. I ain't down with that. That's some bullshit right there. That's some bullshit.
Anyway, let's get back to the tournament, man. What do you think about the bracket so far, Ron?
You know what? I ain't even read it out to me, Lou. I ain't even get to hear who was in the back, and I was out working with my mom when they was doing the selection, man. Who got the four number one seeds? Auburn.
Auburn, Florida, Duke, and Houston.
Oh, they didn't give Tennessee the number one seed.
No,
Mm-mm.
they gave them the hold on.
Now let me get my computer.
They gave them number 2 seed.
Yep.
Oh, wow. So you said Duke, Florida, Auburn, and Houston,
Think about this too. 14 SEC teams got in the tournament. 14.
14
out of 60
SEC alone?
and SEC alone.
Yeah.
Dang.
They went from a powerhouse in football to a powerhouse in basketball.
Arkansas,
Dang.
even Arkansas made the tournament. They got the over Boise State in West Virginia. Arkansas made the tournament.
Well,
They
they wanted, they wanted Calipari in there.
and think about in round time. If Arkansas beat Kansas, they got to play St. John's in the second round. I mean Calipari versus Rick Pitino.
Hey, yo, I love to see that. I love and I ain't even going front. I love the way St. John's repping for the Big East. I'm a Big East fan. You feel me?
St.
Yeah.
John's is
I'm a
balling. They
Georgetown fan.
balling.
I would not be proud if St. John's win championship this year.
I would hope so. Bring that power back to the Big East.
I didn't know Alabama was playing so good. Them boys is high flyers.
Hey, Gigi, you know what? They've been like that for like the last 4 years, though.
I haven't been
Alabama,
following them.
yeah, they've been having a good basketball program. When that kid Brandon Miller was there, they was fired.
They balling a little bit. I'm like, what the hell? More
It's like
exciting than the NBA. Excuse me, I'm sorry.
think about all the SEC powerhouse teams in football. All their football teams fell off, and their basketball teams
If
picked up.
you and don't forget if y'all want to fill out your own bracket on ESPN challenge, if you get all the games right, you get 135K.
I got all that stuff saved on
You
my
doing you like that? Don't
hold
hide
on
it.
here.
Get it, mama.
Is she
Get
walking?
it.
Is she walking run?
She trying to, Miss Gigi.
She
She
trying to.
pulling her. Yep, she pulling herself up. She walk like stuff she'll hold on to. She'll walk around the table. She'll walk around with her little toy. She'll stand
Mm-hmm.
up by herself, but she still ain't got the walking part. She'll be there in 1 minute.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Ain't nothing to it but to do it, little girl.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 30 minutes to the women's bracket.
Well, I figured USC, uh, South Carolina,
UCLA.
UCLA,
UCLA.
and maybe
Yeah.
Notre Dame.
I don't think Notre Dame getting number 1 seed because they didn't win their conference championship. So you may see
What about Indiana? Are they in there?
they ain't gonna get they gonna probably end up being like a not a probably they lost in the tournament too. So
You're right. You're right. Notre Dame and LSU probably gonna be number 2 seeds, Lou. Hey,
LSU
yo, think
LSU
about
is
it.
looking good.
Think
That's
about this,
Faji,
bro.
right?
Yep. Listen, think about this. They had 8 different teams in the women's division that was number 1 at some point this year.
You forget about North Carolina State and might end up beat that fourth number 1 seed.
You're absolutely right, Lou. I forgot about NC State.
Oh
But you had
yeah,
like at
NC
8,
State. That's
like
Don. Is that Don? Is that Don?
I
No,
don't know
NC
who
State.
coaching them. No, Dawn is at South Carolina.
South Carolina. Okay.
The number 1
Yeah,
overall. It will no. Hold up. UConn may be that fourth number 1 seed. I
I
forgot
forgot
about you.
about Paige Becker and them. I forgot about them. You're right.
They all kind
So
of
the
stacked.
fourth number 1 seeds will probably end up being South Carolina, USC, UCLA, and UConn. Number 2 seeds will probably end up being Notre Dame, North Carolina State.
LSU.
LSU. Mm-hmm.
It's
They
hard to
finished
say
the season ranked like number
that
7.
LSU because they kind of did lose. They kind of did lose to Tennessee, and they had some and lost to Texas too. So Texas may end up being number 2 seed over
I forgot
LSU.
Texas was number 1 at 1.2. So you're right. I would put
Hey, you
Texas
know
at that
what?
number 2 spot.
You know what?
Mm.
I lied. They gave
What?
Duke an easy bracket.
Of
Duke
course
got the
they're gonna.
Hey.
easiest path.
Of course they're
Duke got
gonna
the
give
easiest
Cooper
path.
Fly.
Now that I'm looking at it,
Now, if Duke has to play Baylor in the second round, that's going to be a battle.
They got to play who?
If they play Baylor in the second round, that can be a
Oh,
battle.
Butler.
Baylor.
Baylor.
Baylor. Oh, yeah, them boys from Texas tough too. They athletic as hell.
Mm-hmm.
And plus, think about it, they may have to play Arizona in the third round too.
Arizona don't scare me too tough this year.
They're a good team. They've been playing better towards the end of the season, but
And you know
they
what March
they
Madness, that's all it's about. See Price, who get hot at the right time.
Ncaa, yeah, I just said that. I
Mhm.
always say that every year. Y'all, that's why I think Florida's team is dangerous because they've been playing their best basketball towards the end of the season, and then you win the conference championship. You on a game high,
Mm-hmm.
So, but at the same time, styles make fights though. So
I,
we gonna
I
see.
look at I look at the one and done game like this tournament. To me, Price, I don't know about you. You know, y'all follow this just as much as I do, if not more than me. But to me, it seemed like whoever got the better guards usually advanced the furthest in the tournament, especially in
Yeah,
one game scenario. You feel me? So I
right.
start looking at the teams who got the upper echelon guards. St. John's, uh, Auburn, um,
Yeah, Houston.
Houston got some electric guards. You feel me?
Michigan,
Iowa State got some. Iowa State got some too.
They could do some damage in the tournament. You feel me? Like with that guard play, like the bigs.
Yeah, guard plays in Florida. They got great guard play. You got Richards and you got Clayton Jr.
Yep.
That
watch
I'm
out.
telling you,
Watch
man.
out for Michigan State, though. Michigan State, I'll make a deep tournament run.
Man, nobody, man. Sparty got to win something for a change, man. They got to
Uh-oh.
win. When the last time they won one? When the last time they won one? Let's just keep it a buck. All right
2000.
then. All right then. It ain't no disrespect. My homeboys like, man, you going hard. I'm like, dude, I'm just talking stuff, man. Nobody for real though, but they do got a nice team. They play together. You know, this is like some people think that's his most least team as far as talent wise, but if you get everybody to buy in. But like I said though, styles make fights. You just pick. All you got to do is take one day for you to play your bad game, and you get sent home. It happened
That's a
to the
fact.
best of them. I seen team. I give you great examples coming from one of my favorite schools. I've been following. I seen Kansas go 35-3 and lay an egg
Lord have
and
mercy.
lay an egg and lay it. I mean a huge egg.
That
It
sound like the
happens like
Warriors.
that.
That sound like the
Hey,
Warriors.
yo, that's usually how Cinderella start dancing at the dance, ain't it? They usually
Yeah,
take out one of the
yeah.
top teams.
Yeah, and I don't look, and this is, I know Kansas is blue blood city, but I don't look at them like North Carolina and Duke, because Ron Tom know and Lou know this. Most of the Dollar All Americans go where? Duke, Kentucky. Kansas get one, but when have you ever seen a Kansas team have like 4 or 5 McDonald's All Americans? You just ain't never seen that. I know I never have.
Uh-uh.
I've seen them the most. They probably have about two when they had Mario Chalmers and they had what's my boy name? Brandon Rush.
I was about to say you probably got to go back to the Danny Manning days, bro.
No, I go back to the recent one with Brandon Rush and Mario Chalmers.
Brandon Rush was all McDonald All American.
Yeah.
Yeah, yo, that's crazy because that was my man
I think
Cheddar,
it was I
who I was
think it is.
linked
Hold on, let
up
me
with.
look let me look him up. I think Brandon Rush was that year.
Yeah, yo, that was my man Cheddar, best friend. He went to the same school Tracy McGrady went to. What is it, Mount
Yeah.
Zion? And down in
My
North
brother
Carolina.
played my twin
Yeah,
brother played against my twin brother played against his older brother Jerron.
yeah, yo, that's crazy because
Jerron
my
and
man was.
Jerron went up going to UCLA.
Hey, yo, my man actually played football for Mount Zion, but his roommate in the dorm was Brandon Rush, the basketball player. He said,
Okay, I'm
man,
looking.
he said, do you know how much trouble we got in, bro? He like, yo, that brother, he said that nigga brother was playing for the Lakers when he was there. He said, man, yeah, Kareem. Kareem was playing for the Lakers when Brandon Rush was in high school. My man was in the dorm with him. My man was in the same room. They was roommates. My man played football
Mm-hmm.
for my man Cheddar. He played football for Mount Zion
Mm,
or Zion Hill, whatever the name of the school. The same school T Mac went to.
Mount Vernon.
Nah, Mount Vernon in New York.
It's Mount
Mount
something. It's
Zion. It's
called
Mount Zion.
Mount Zion. Yes, Mount
Yeah,
Zion. My bad.
that's the school. Yeah, he used to tell me the stories about how much trouble him and Brandon Rush used to get into. He like, bro, Brandon Rush ain't give a fuck. He was like, yo, that nigga was like, he didn't give a fuck. He knew he was going to the league.
Yeah, I'm gonna read you something about him right quick. He's an American professional basketball player. He was drafted in the first round in the 2008 draft by the Portland Trail Blazers before being traded to the Indiana Pacers on the draft day. After playing for Kansas for 3 seasons, 2008 National Championship season, he was selected as a Wooden All-America in both 2007 and 2008. He also played for the Warriors, the Jazz, Minnesota Timberwolves, winning a championship with the Warriors in 2015. He played high school basketball at Westport High School in Missouri and Mount Zion Christian Academy in Durham, North Carolina.
Hey, yo, did
Be-
I lie to you, my nigga? I just told you that.
Yeah, I already knew you was telling the truth. I knew that too because by me knowing on the Rush family
The
history. Because
family.
I'm
Right,
telling y'all,
right, right.
a lot of people don't understand. Like y'all talking about LeBron this and all this, dude. Go watch the Rush documentary. Watch them documentaries. I'm telling you, it's more. And I'm not slighting LeBron at all, but my thing is trying to get these younger people minds. They other basketball players that had great stories too that came from the bottom. It ain't just this guy. But
Yeah,
anyway,
yeah, that nigga went. Yeah, Kareem Rush was on fire at Missouri.
yep, Kareem
The
Rush
left hand bandit, I used to call him. He was left handed and he could shoot.
Who was
and
that brother? Who was that brother?
hold on, let me finish this. Let me finish this though, right quick. He was considered a 5-star recruit by Rivals.com. Was listed as the number 2 small forward and the number 13 player in the nation in 2005. After withdrawing from the NBA draft, he committed to play collegiately at Kansas under Bill Self. Go ahead.
I was just gonna ask, who was that brother at Cleveland at the time who was way better than LeBron, but he get no recognition?
Dewan Wagner.
DeJuan Wagner before he got them blood clots.
Yep.
No, it was
Who you
another
talking about?
guy.
Who you talking
It
about?
was
Ricky. You talking about Ricky? What's that dude's name? Ron.
Who,
Oh my
Lenny Cook?
gosh. No, 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 no. I'm talking about the dude that played for the Cavaliers. What's his
Ri-
nigh?
Ricky
The high.
Davis?
Yeah, Ricky Davis. You talking about Ricky Davis?
Now, LeBron was
Who
in
you
high
talking about, Ron? Oh, you talking about Lenny? You talking about Lenny? You talking about Lenny?
LeBron
We just said his name.
Lenny
LeBron
Cook.
LeBron
Lenny
was in
Cook.
high school in Cleveland. It said it was another guy who was way better than LeBron at the time.
Lenny Cook.
Lenny Cook.
Just said it.
But the difference between Lenny Cook though, when LeBron was a sophomore, Lenny was a senior. He was supposed to be better than LeBron. He was 2 grades
That's
ahead of
true.
LeBron. They ended up in the same camps and stuff like that. LeBron name was so big, but LeBron was a sophomore, junior his senior year. Lenny like a year or two older than LeBron.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like he bragged about playing against LeBron when he was a sophomore and all that. Like he killed him at this camp and all that. But bro, you was a senior. You was cold, but you was a senior. You was supposed to kill him.
And that's what he said he did though against Michael Jordan and everything.
No,
He
the devil
balled
is
out
a
at
lie.
16. I
No, the
mean,
devil
you
is a
can't
lie.
you
No,
gotta
you
let
didn't
that
do
man
that.
have his cake. You gotta let that man have his cake and eat it too,
Oh no,
allegedly.
No,
oh
that's
no,
fake
no, no, no,
news.
no,
Fake
no.
news.
It's
Fake news.
documented. Lenny Cook bust his ass, but you know, in LeBron defense, they all, oh well, he was 2 years older. But y'all don't say nothing about that when y'all say how LeBron was cooking the pros when he was 16.
And
Age
I'm
didn't
still waiting
matter
on
then.
that video to come out when Jordan Crawford dunked on you in your own Nike account.
Uh
You can't
oh.
find that video nowhere.
Uh
That's like
oh.
in the ice ages. For real. Valentine know about it. Luna, hey, have you ever seen that video yet?
Mm-mm.
We hear a lot of stories about it.
You talking about the time every time somebody came to Jordan camp talk shit to him, Jordan just went out and beat him like he was.
No, we ain't talking about MJ. We talking about Jay Reed from Akron, Lou. Stay with us now.
Like you said Crawford. You talking
like
about
No,
stuff that
I said remember when Jordan Crawford dunked on LeBron James at his own Nike camp. That's what I said. And we
yeah,
can't find the tape of it.
I remember her. I remember hearing about that. I also remember seeing LeBron get dunked on by that French guy this summer.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you ain't got to
Mm-hmm.
go back but a year. Where that tape at?
You talking about a boy that played for Philadelphia? He didn't get the
Yep,
Yeah,
contract?
yep. Man, anybody get caught slipping?
Hey, but you know
he
how they
he
hype
be
up
slipping too
you know
much
how
though,
they
Mister Ron.
you know how they hype up LeBron James dunks like how they hyped up that dunk when he dunked on Jason Terry and he flexed on him. Like, dude, you supposed to dunk on him, dude. You 6'8". Like, but again, I'm not trying to bash this dude, man. That's all I want to talk about LeBron.
No,
Let's talk about something else,
yeah.
man. I'm
We
waiting on
didn't
this
bring him
girl.
up. You
okay.
did.
I didn't bring him up. I said Jordan
Uh oh.
Crawford
Uh
dunked
oh.
on. Now don't tell me what I said. Ain't nobody
Well,
coming to see Jordan.
excuse me. Well, excuse me.
Yeah, I
Cornbread and
said it.
collard greens.
Yeah, I
Cornbread and
said it.
collard greens. Oh Lord.
Hold up,
Ain't
y'all.
Lovey,
nobody.
Okay,
come
Ain't
help
no.
me
okay.
out,
Ain't
Miss
nobody.
Lovey.
Lord.
Lovey
Hold on.
Davis can't come and
Let's
help you
bring
right now either.
Okay, let's bring full circle. The women's bracket show about to be coming in a few minutes. What do you think USC gonna do in this tournament, T Price?
I think they got a chance, but I am not going against South Carolina though. Them girls, I'm telling
They
you,
on the
when
same
they
side of
came,
the bracket.
Mm.
that that they ain't came out with the girls bracket yet.
Oh.
It come out at 5
If,
my time. It'd be 8 o'clock your time.
if they on opposite sides, they definitely got UCLA and South Carolina meeting in the Final Four.
Ooh.
I think USC gonna be in the Midwest. I I I wouldn't be proud of UCLA. I wouldn't be proud of UCLA's in the West and South
You know,
Carolina.
UConn always play close to home, always too. They
Yeah,
always play. They're gonna be a number one
yeah,
seed.
yeah.
UConn.
I
That's
forgot
what they're
about that.
the number one overall seed.
I forgot about that. The 1 and 2 seed play home games at their home arenas.
Mm-hmm,
So,
mm-hmm.
ooh,
Who got it last year, y'all? Was it UConn on the ladies' side?
Hell no, it was South
Who
Carolina,
was?
bro.
South
Don
Carolina.
Stanley. Yeah.
Don
that,
said, "Yeah, I know. Okay,
she
The year
went back
before that, it was LSU.
No,
that's what
years
Angel
that
was
was
there, right?
LSU.
Mm-hmm.
SEC. SEC won the last two chips in college, in women's college hoops.
Just like the Big East, the last two tips in men's. Like you may
Like
see.
The Big East won the last 2 years. Yep, cause they 2 time defending champions. Those are facts.
UConn. That's
Hey
a
man,
fact.
I'll be back, man, cause I need to stretch my legs out, cause it just ain't stretched out enough, man. 'Cause I'm ready for this ladies to go ahead and get this thing going, man. So y'all hold it down for me, man. I'll be back before it starts.
Mm.
I'm looking at this too. If Ryan,
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
I didn't
I'm
say
look,
that. What did I say? I didn't say nothing. Lord have mercy.
I was just about to say if Juju don't make a deep turnaround on winning this year, I wouldn't be surprised if they try to criticize her for not saying like Caitlin Clark would have made it deep. How come you couldn't do it?
Oh, they gonna do that anyway. Even if she do make it in there, they still gonna have something to say.
Juju, far better player than Kevin Clark. Now,
I know, but
what
She
Caitlin
broke
Clark
her
is
score.
able to
She
do,
broke her
look,
scoring record, Mr. Ron. She broke her scoring
not
record
yet,
in one
not yet.
her
She
season.
still got 2 more years to do that. She gonna have 2 more years to do that. Like she broke the 30-point record this year.
Yeah,
and
that's the one I'm talking about.
that's the crazy part. Hopefully, by the time Juju get to the WNBA, they'll be getting some decent money.
She just signed to get a the what's it? You remember the cards? Remember the players' cards?
Uh huh.
She just signed a major deal with them. Was it
So
Fanatics?
I know she gonna get money because she already in State Farm commercials. You feel me? That's why I don't
Right.
get. That's why I get so mad at everybody when they talk about the girl Angel Reese. I'm like, man,
Mm-hmm.
listen, the young girl is from Baltimore. She ain't never had nothing. I'm like, the WNBA, that's like living paycheck to paycheck.
Paycheck. They don't get paid over there like these. They getting 50 million on the NBA. The WNBA getting what 250,000,
Not
250K
even.
maybe.
Them girls get $775,000 a year. Only the stars get the
Mm-mm.
250. So, so
Mm-mm.
that's living check to check. You
I
feel me?
think I
And
think if they go,
I'm not even
I
talking
think
about no lavish lifestyle. That's regular, everyday shit.
Yeah.
I
So
think if they
not
go,
knocking that girl because she got her attention in other places that's giving her real money. That can't be mad at her.
I
No,
think
cause you know.
I think it'd be a work. I think if they do try to go on strike, I don't think that will work out pretty well for WNBA players.
Not,
Because
but see, with the WNBA player, this the difference though. When them girls go over to them European countries, they get paid good change.
Get paid
That,
good money. Yeah.
that's why Diana Taurasi and Candace Parker always, if you remember, when they came to play in the WNBA, they were missed like the first third of the season because they were still over there playing in Europe. And that was crazy because Diana Taurasi and Candace Parker was playing on the same team over there. And I remember them saying like, "Yo, they treat us like gods over there. Like no shit. Like we make seven figures. Like we get treated like NBA players get treated over here."
Mm-hmm.
And I wonder why all the women don't want to come over from Europe and play and all that because of the pay scale. But I mean, I get it. Like, I get it. Like, y'all got to generate some money to get some money. But
like
but like, just like these NBA got all these sponsors, they need to get the WNBA these same sponsors.
And they popping up. They popping up too. Juju's already bought into that. The new league, that Unrivaled. That new.
I've seen that her Carmelo
Yeah.
Anthony is a gang of them. So and they get
Giannis. Giannis is up in there.
unrivaled players get paid.
Unrivaled.
They get paid more than WNBA players.
Sure do.
you want to know
And
what?
they got
You
sponsorship.
wanna know what? I think now the NBA supposed to be coming back on NBC. Why can't the WNBA be back on NBC too?
That's a
That
fact.
They need to.
Because
because
y'all saying the game done grew enough where y'all got this girl, Caitlin Clark, like, come on, this girl, like, regardless of what you said, like, people who never even liked who never watched the WNBA game, that girl had like 7 million followers on social media.
Then another
So
thing
guess
that
what? That's 7 million more eyes on it. That's 14 million eyes on the NBA because everybody got two sets of eyes.
and
They
another
just
thing
they just
and
sold
another
her game out, Mr. Ron. They just her game, whatever game she's got coming up. They sold out tickets in 20 minutes.
Now, so what they need to do, what they need to try to do, they need to try to why instead of hating, they need to try to ride this wave right now and hope this wave can continue to that young girl Juju get there and that it really take off.
and another like Ron time. Another thing they need to do is this. You know, you remember when you back in high school, they used to have the women game before the men game.
Mm-hmm.
Why
Hmm.
can't they do? How come they can't do it during the NBA season? Like they had the women's game at early, then the men game second.
Hey yo, and you know what's the crazy part about that, Lou? What I remember about that specifically? Specifically, remember watching like the WNBA games back then, and that's when they didn't have no fans in, but you had people like Cheryl Swoops, Tina Charles,
Lisa.
Lisa Leslie, Cynthia Cooper.
Hmm.
What's my
Hmm.
girl name who used to wear the lipstick? Uh, Tina Thompson. You feel me?
And plus, I know they are not going to do this. How about making the WNBA teams like the ladies New York Knicks? And, you feel what I'm saying? Like taking all the NBA teams and making them into the ladies team too. Like like say you have San Antonio Spurs. How about the ladies San Antonio Spurs? But would y'all be okay if they had the WNBA season with the NBA season at the same time? It probably help with the ratings, help with the numbers, help with the money too.
Um, Mr. Lou, I agree with you. They you need to do something, but the NBA has got to change because if you're gonna do it like that, so you saying the ladies is the pre-concert and the men has got to bring the fire, but they ain't doing nothing. They ain't
I'm just
doing
saying,
nothing.
I'm saying like this. You had the ladies game first, where
Right,
all the fans are who come to see the men's game. They come in there, they see the ladies team. Then you have a
right.
man game afterwards.
Right. I played in the years when they did it. I played varsity basketball, went and got myself together, put on my cheerleading suit and get ready for the men's game. It was intermission. Okay. I understand the concept uh clearly. But if the men's game ain't worth staying for, you think them people gonna stay there and watch that stuff? That's all I'm saying. Because the
And
WNBA and the
everybody,
NBA is totally different. Yeah, it's you got the bigger stars, but the stars they on load management, they ain't there. They got to fix that first.
I like it if they said every NBA owner do own a WNBA team. You feel me?
Yeah, that would be cool. That would be very nice.
You own the
Okay.
you own the WNBA team and you own the G League team. You own the farm team. Just like they do in baseball. Every baseball team got a farm team
Yo,
where they get
ain't that
players
what?
from and they develop players at.
Yeah, it would be nice, but you got to put it together. I don't
They
think
don't
the
want to. They don't want to split that revenue no more because,
mm-mm.
like all those WNBA owners, them it's like middlemen. Like the big hedge fund groups ain't bought into that yet, so they don't want to
No.
bring that on and make that an added bill and responsibility if they got to split the money with them dudes. They like, nah, y'all get your own money up and then we'll fuck with y'all.
You
Yeah.
know what? You know what? I wish Kobe would have survived. I wish Kobe was still alive because he was about to ready to run the WNBA himself, and make it into a bigger organization, not only for him, for his daughter too. I think his daughter would have been one of the best players ever in the WNBA.
It's a sad story. You know, it's a sad story. Cause the Lakers wouldn't be looking the way they looking. I'm glad they won today. They beat the what, number 11? 7-11?
The Phoenix Suns, like you can tell, they basically gave up. They like Booker and Durant ready to leave.
I don't understand if you want to go, how come you can't go? I know you under a contract and there's loopholes and rules and things, but I mean you need to figure that out before the season start. Why you gonna live your life making all this money and you're not happy?
And you cannot keep firing a coach after 1 year because you ain't winning.
What the problem is? You done jumped all over the United States. You probably got more stamps on your passport than my age. What the problem is, partner? Hmm?
Uh-uh. You looking for that pop, and it ain't good.
Yeah. Running around here trying to get you a great value deal. You need to sit down somewhere and put some time in.
The last two places KD been epic fails, and I'm not just saying it was all his fault, but the bottom line, which people look at, that's all they're gonna see in the
Mm-hmm.
book. Super team in Brooklyn, super team in
Yeah.
Phoenix, epic fails, underachieved, and
Underachieved.
now it wasn't all KD fault. You feel me? He always been
Mm-mm.
his 27-6, and you know what I mean. But just the situations around him never work out.
You got to put yourself in an environment that's conducive to winning. You can't win if you're mad all the time. You on the doggone Instagram. You and the coach getting into it in public. What is wrong? Everybody fight.
He foolish. He foolish. When they came to him, I'd have told him, hurry up, send me back to Golden State, motherfucker. Hurry up. Hurry up and send me back to Golden motherfucking State.
He chose not to go back though. He said,
He,
"I don't want."
Yeah, he said he don't want to go
he,
back over there.
no, he said he would have went back, but he said he didn't want to make it. That's why he voided. They showed all the teams that called about KD. You feel
Hmm.
me? And they said his whole thing was, I'm not dipping out on my guys halfway through the season. We'll talk
Well, you
about that
done,
this summer. You feel me? Which I respect. You feel me?
yeah, that's
I ain't
cool.
gonna do that. Like, but that's the only reason why he didn't trade it down. He didn't turn it down for personal reasons. He turned it down for loyalty reasons.
Right. Well, that's cool. That's cool. But you know, don't be fussing because you stand on your square. You're being loyal. Stop fussing.
Nah, yeah, like this the second time within like the last 2 weeks I don't see them cussing Budenholzer out, and I'm just
Yeah.
like this. What I was trying to explain to dudes earlier. I'm like, yo, listen. I said it's hard to coach superstars, man. I said because superstars usually, when you do shit they way, it usually results in and winning basketball. So they get all the
But
power. You feel me?
but
You can't
yeah,
coach.
but
You can't
Mr.
coach.
Ron, Mr. Ron,
Yeah,
we can't say it's hard to coach superstars because we seen superstars that were coachable. We have to put it in context now.
I
It's
mean, yeah,
hard to coach this
we have,
era. This
but
era of superstars are different. You have to have a certain kind of skill to deal with this era of superstars.
All
but
right,
but
y'all. All right,
but
y'all. It's almost time for the women bracket. It's almost 8 o'clock here, so
to
women's
finish
time.
that off though, but like I was saying, it's harder to coach
Hmm.
stars. It be their way. If you're not doing something conducive to what they're liking it, you're considered a bad
Hmm.
coach. Now look at this. I'm gonna give you point blank. I'm gonna give you a few of them. Look at
Hmm.
Bernie Bickerstaff. He coached
Okay.
LeBron James and got fired.
Hmm.
Now Bernie Bickerstaff might have the best team in the NBA because guess what? He got a star over there, but he don't have that upper echelon. He got a star that's coachable, Donovan Mitchell. You feel me?
Yeah. Right.
I ain't got that mega star where it's like, yo, it's my way or the highway. Oh, you know what I mean? It ain't about how many jerseys Donovan Mitchell selling. It's about how many games Cleveland winning.
Hmm.
That's what they revenue based off of. Cleveland popping, the whole city of Cleveland supporting them. You feel me?
Right.
So now he winning basketball. This man might win coach of the year this year. But if you look back, oh, he got fired. He an ass coach. He couldn't coach LeBron. Bitch, do you know how hard it is to coach LeBron? If you're not
Well,
in agreement with LeBron, if y'all don't have the same type of philosophy, oh, it's impossible to coach him. The only reason why
mhm.
JJ is successful because he bought into what him and JJ talked about. And then they knew what
Yeah.
they was going to do. They think alike on the basketball court. Now
What is it?
you try to get LeBron to conform to a new way. I'm gonna take the ball out the hand. You gonna go down in the post and man, LeBron ain't got to do that. Hold on, y'all.
Well, you look at it too. Didn't Frank Vogel? Didn't they win a championship with Frank Vogel? And he got fired too. So it ain't. He don't care about what you did this year. What you done for me lately? Um, ooh. But you all right, Mr. Ron. I know you off the line right now, but I know you all right. You have to be coachable, and it's hard coaching these superstars nowadays. I don't know why.
It's hard to coach LeBron because LeBron don't want to be coached. He want to run things his own self.
Well, I want somebody to just let him to go and do that. Will somebody give him something to play with, some team that he can coach, he can recruit, he can hire the janitor, he can hire the concession stand workers. He want to be like Jerry Jones on the Cowboys. Jerry Jones need to get his he need to.
He's already he's already he's already on the team like that right now. He's
Yeah, yeah, he
like,
want to be like.
All right, we're about to start this women's bracket.
Oh
It's about
Lord,
to get
Jesus.
down. It's
Oh
going
Lord.
down. The
Oh
ladies
Lord.
bracket.
they all
Hey,
Ladies.
they all got Florida win the national championship.
let me see what the ladies talking about.
Oh, look, hey, real little till you say that video is out in on YouTube. Hey, send it to me. Cause you know how you be looking for videos and stuff, and it don't show up all the time. Like they want to block the footage from you seeing it. When you get it, paste it in the comments so I can look at it.
Okay, ladies,
That's all I want. I just want to see the video. I'm like Johnson.
let's see what y'all got going on.
Hey, the ladies gonna be. Hey, the men and the women's gonna be dope, but the women's gonna be even more doper, I think, because look at all the teams that was number one this year.
So I wonder what
And I
she
don't
would do.
trust UConn. I know UConn is good, but I still think South Carolina. If South Carolina play them again, I think they're gonna revenge that loss. They on a revenge tour.
Like you
I'm
said, T
telling you.
right there. Like you said, T right, they don't start playing their best basketball to the end of the season.
Mhm. But I don't know nothing about. I don't know nothing. I'm just sitting here. I'm
Oh
coming up
Lord, have mercy.
I come on USC. I got
the
y'all winning the whole game. I
mountain.
got USC
I
winning the
got
whole
a
thing.
number. I got a number for when everybody leave this channel tonight. I'm gonna end out with a song tonight. Lord have mercy.
Oh my God.
All right, let's get it.
Oh yeah,
2025.
I forgot about TCU. TCU can make noise in this tournament too.
Yeah, people. I try to tell you, man. What I try to tell you, Lou. You was like, man, teach. I'm like, man. I'm telling. Look, all the great teams, like especially like other teams, like other than South Carolina and USC, where they depend on their young talent. You know what I mean? All these other teams, they simulated. They like so many seniors. I know. I forgot Madison is a sophomore, so her and Juju, that girl Madison, man, she's that girl from Texas. She's a bucket too.
Yeah, I saw some of the USC players on TikTok last night doing live shows talking about tournament.
Hey, I don't. Yeah, hey, I know everybody like sending me stuff, messaging me, mad at me because I ain't responding to y'all on TikTok. First of all, ain't nobody coming to see y'all Otis because when I was trying to
Oh
talk to
Lord.
y'all, when I was trying to talk to y'all about college basketball, y'all want to be in your feelings, won't let me up because I don't agree with y'all goat. That's all I got.
All right, y'all. Remember, this is about basketball, not about y'all getting y'all rocks off seeing these females.
Oh Lord. I don't
Man,
think I'm. I don't
man,
think I'm
man,
old enough for this conversation. I don't think I'm
man,
old enough for this conversation.
these females is younger to be their sisters or little cousins, man. Some men don't think that way, and some women don't think that way either. It goes both ways. All
What's
right,
that?
Carolyn Peck, she got her national championship. My dad used to talk about that. Ladies like, gee, whoever having her son, I know he happy. I'm like, I don't know if she's married or not, Dad.
Dude, no, the Notre Dame's head coach son played in the NBA, played for the Detroit Pistons. Too
Yeah,
bad, man. Too bad
his,
He was playing great too before he got injured.
His mom was a great basketball player in her own right.
Yeah, yeah, I remember seeing her in WNBA.
I remember seeing her. I remember watching her in college too. All right, it's gonna be in Spokane, Birmingham.
What
It's
he
in
had done,
Tampa.
what he had done at Notre Dame had been great too. After following a Hall of Fame head coach, and make,
Absolutely. Yeah, I like Notre Dame squad, but they've been struggling towards the end of the season too.
Project number one seed, South Carolina, UCLA, USC, Texas. What
Yeah,
you?
UCLA. They gave me UCLA's overall number one.
I
They
thought
did
UConn
Juju.
might be number one seed, but I guess not.
Nah, man, UConn don't have a resume like UCLA has either.
Over Texas though.
Hey, Lou, I don't know where you at, but UCLA is the first one. They ain't even said the other teams yet. What we talking
No,
about?
I'm talking about. I'm talking about. It was.
You losing me, Lou.
No, they said project number one was UCLA, USC, South Carolina, and Texas.
As they should. UConn don't deserve to be in that discussion. But I won't be surprised they do get a number one seed though, because they do got a good record. I can't dismiss what they done. And they season has been playing so much better since when Azzy Fudd came back. That changed. That hit a switch. And they got Sarah Strong. They got Buckners. They got buckets. They're gonna be a dangerous team, bro. Like, but I still don't see them. I
Okay,
just don't see UConn winning this. I don't see UConn winning. I'm not being a hater, but I just don't. I just don't see them
UC,
just winning it.
UC, Diego or South. Oh, Richmond got the number 8 seed. They Oh, they got Georgia Tech number 9 seed. Can you match that matchup T Price, Georgia Tech and UCLA in second round?
That's crazy.
Oh, they gave Baylor number 4 seed. What are you looking at?
Who you talking to, Mr. Blue?
No, my cat gave me a look.
Bro, probably scared the cat when you yelled.
Oh, Miss got in the 5 seed. Oh, Miss get that defense. You can't sleep. Yeah.
So Ole Miss is in there.
Oh,
LSU is a 3.
oh, Miss, you can't sleep on them. Oh, they play Ball State first round. Who your 6 seed? Oh,
San Diego State.
that first bracket look kind of nice.
I leave out that Florida State team. They nice.
Oh, what seed are they? Oh, Florida State number 6 seed.
Mm-hmm.
And Florida State got the leading scorer in the ACC on that team.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, NC State, the 2 seed.
Like we all knew that was coming though. NC State can make a deep turn run because they got the guards to do it.
Yep.
Don't hurt yourself now, ladies. Y'all got. Oh, these are Saturday games.
Mm-hmm. Cause you know women start before the men. A week before the men start.
Actually, remember, the men start on Tuesday because that's when those.
Yes, I forgot, man. So I can't see, ladies. I'm trying to give you credit, and then this man just came to say, you know what, it can't because the men playing first. But go ahead, Lou.
I'm saying, like those 11 seeds play on Tuesday.
Man, Lou. Man. Lou ain't
Yeah, all
never
right.
changed. That's why Lou always been this way. That's why I like it. We've been doing this a long
Yeah.
time, man. Cause Lou would come out of nowhere and be like, "Man, do you see this
No,
crap?"
that's a nice trophy right there. That's a nice trophy right there they got with that Clemson Harvard trophy. That's nice.
That's a nice four bracket. For the top four seeds: UCLA, NC State, LSU, Baylor. You can't go wrong with that.
I kind of that is a the way it look. I can see UCLA coming out there going to Final Four in that bracket.
Let's see
I
if
can also,
UConn girls gonna get an easy bracket. You know they always get an easy bracket to go, and every time they get a hard bracket, they never come out. Just like Duke, allegedly.
Allegedly. Thank you.
see NC State coming out that bracket too.
Yeah, I can see NC State coming out of there. 'Cause again, you got guard play. They got great guards, and then you gotta have. We already know you gotta have great guard play anyway. That would win these. That's what teams go for and win these national championships. Guard play, and then you got somebody that you can throw you that get some points down low.
Mm-hmm.
All these teams got it in this bracket. All these four seeds, in my opinion. But then again, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just talking.
Yeah. You ain't never did that before. Remember, ain't that what they said? You can have
LSU
your
LSU
opinion.
ain't
Yeah,
LSU ain't gonna go down without a fight though.
they all. They said, "Wow, we didn't even know we were on." They they doing it with class. They all on their phone, just looking. Hey, but they dangerous though, man. Like if we gonna see
I
what
can
they bracket is. They play
South
Tennessee Tech.
Carolina, South Carolina
Yeah,
next. I think they go.
they're the number two overall seed. Number one. Yeah, that's how they go.
Mm. I wonder what their bracket's gonna look like.
Well, they're revealing it right now. Utah.
Tennessee Tech.
Ooh, that's gonna be a good game.
Which one to you?
Utah and Indiana.
Oh, okay.
Woo!
Cause Parrish, that girl Parrish, them dudes be busting their mayonnaise on them knackers over. I'd
Oh
be seeing
Lord,
them in the
jeez.
comments, and the women do be doing the same thing too. I'd be like, man, that's somebody's daughter, sister, niece, and
Oh
y'all talking like
Lord.
this, man.
I tell you right now, T Price, South Carolina, Indiana is gonna be a battle.
I still got South Carolina beating them girls though. South Carolina got everything. South Carolina is a better team than Indiana. That's just my opinion. And I like Indiana girls,
They
but
got
South
good,
Carolina,
they got good 3-point shooters on that team.
yeah, exactly. They got 3 point. Hey,
Ooh,
South,
Maryland. Can't sleep on Maryland now.
yeah, Maryland. Maryland's a good team too. Alabama girls been good this year too. That girl got a bun on. Go ahead, girl.
There you go.
Hey, she wearing it with kind though. She wearing it with
Okay.
style. Nah, hey, ain't nobody dissing this Sunday. Cause he
That's
was
right.
there all the time. Don't get me started.
I'm not.
Mm, all right. North Carolina ladies, okay.
What seed they get?
Number 3.
They got good defense.
Yeah. And they got that girl Kelly. Kelly's their best player. She can play, man. And that's another one them dudes be and y'all women be all in your feelings about on them napkins. Anyway,
I'm still waiting on Wolves. Shit.
Oregon State, yeah, they shocked the world by winning the Pac-12. One by winning the they in the WAC conference. The girls is in the WAC.
Yeah, it's talking about moving Oregon State to the Big 12.
How? They might as well go to the Western Athletic Conference, like the men and the women. I mean, the Big 12 already got cheese, already, man. Like, who you gonna take out? I'm so old. I remember it was used to be the Big Eight.
Yeah, I do too.
And I'm so old. I'm so old. Where my boy Wills when I need him? I'm so old. I remember when the Big 12 first started. You know,
When the Big Eight, it was always Nebraska, Oklahoma winning it.
Nebraska, Oklahoma, Kansas. The Kansas start coming up in there. Then Missouri had their teams. I remember watching Anthony Peeler back in the day. I remember watching Mitch Richmond when he was at Kansas State. Rolando Blackman when he was at Kansas State. He married a lady. Um, um, I know the friend of the. I actually know somebody that's a relative of his. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
Woo! They got Columbus Watson, number
Got
11
married
seed.
in married their cousin.
I
Yeah, one of my
remember,
homeboys. He
I'm
posted
so
up
old.
on Facebook a picture of him and Rolando Blackman together.
I remember no Kansas team with Adonis Jordan. Um,
Mm-hmm. Rex Walters,
yeah, like yeah, I remember.
downtown Terry Brown. You can't forget
Yeah,
about downtown Terry Brown.
I remember
Um,
seeing Adonis Jordan in blue chips. Remember? Them?
mm-hmm. Jock Vaughn. Hey, I remember. Hey, look, I'm so old. I remember when
Oh, Duke got
Jayhawks,
number 2 seed.
Kansas Jayhawks used to come to Junction City, Kansas, and on 12th Street Park, and whoever won the 12th Park on 12th Street tournament, we played against the KU. You had to go against the KU players. They used to do it all the
Mm.
time when I was growing up. I
Is that
always saw Jock.
who got number 2 seed?
Who?
Who got number 2 seed?
Yeah, they won the conference. They won the conference championship, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You remember Notre Dame lost. Notre Dame got who they lose to. Lulu, did you watch it?
What to do?
Okay, my boy
I
on
mean,
it. Let's keep.
I seen the game. I was surprised Duke beat them, like, because during the regular season,
Yeah, but again, you don't. You always want to play your best basketball at the end of the season, and
why
they've
the
been
hell?
inconsistent. And they was one of my sleepers though to win it is Notre Dame. They still is because they got it. They got the team. They got guards. They got great guard play. They
Okay,
guards are short, but they could score. And Citron, she could score, and
South Carolina. Okay,
she could
what,
defend.
what you think that average is easy for South Carolina?
I don't think so. You forget, Lou. You forget this year in women's college basketball, it's a lot of parity. Look at all the teams that was number one this year. There's a lot of parity this year. So there ain't no margin for error. Now we look at South Carolina. We're gonna see where UConn be. You know, UConn always get an easy bracket. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
That's what we used to say growing up. You know, UConn the women's side get the easiest bracket and
Every time they get a hard bracket, Gino comes on TV talking about the committee sucks.
mm-hmm. Yep. See, I was just about to bring that up, but you brought it up for me. Can't make this up.
Oh man, the Cardinals play at 12:15 on Thursday on CBS. Whew. So I gotta make sure I'm up at
Hey Alex, it's always been like that in women's college basketball where the first two if you're the first two seeds, you get a home game. You get a home
Yeah,
game in your arena. That's how it always been. We gotta look at the year. We gotta find out the year when they start doing that though. But they've been
yeah,
doing
man.
this for a while though.
They ain't gonna never do it in the men's game.
That'd be home court advantage for some teams, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But they've been doing this. They've been doing it for the women since for a long for a long time.
Yeah, yeah, they've been doing this for a long time. Like, yeah, so if y'all knew, if y'all knew just coming into this, yeah, this is what they do. Like the first two seeds get a home game.
That's how
But
UConn kind of put their program into a national power.
exactly. I was just about to bring that up too, but dang it, Lou. But you already beat me
He
to
on
it.
top of it. He on top of it. Mm-mm.
Don't want to talk about them Bulls right now because I don't even want to talk about the Lakers.
Oh Lord.
Man,
Where did
those
that come from?
I see Luka Doncic went to the free throw line 14 times today. I
Did
watched
they
the
play at
game.
home? Didn't they play at home?
Yep. Austin Reeves had 28.
Lord have
but
mercy.
but Jay Reed don't have no help though.
Yeah. He
man,
still needs some help.
I want to go to the Louisville game so bad, but I can't. I probably got to take that pump back around that time.
Well, we halfway through it.
So far, I can't UCLA and South Carolina reasons. It look kind of good. I got UCLA coming out that reason. I got South Carolina coming out that reason.
And South Carolina could get some get back too, because who gave them their first loss of the season? You remember I did that game on my I did that game this season on my stream, and I said it then.
I think it
When
was
I said it,
UCLA gave them their first loss of the season.
yeah, because I said on the stream that day, them girls didn't come ready to play because it was up. They I think they got up to like 9, 10, or 11 to like a nothing or something like that. And then they was cremating them girls. Like I think at one point it was like 25-2 or something like that.
Oh
I'm
Lord.
serious, man. I was doing the game. I remember that, man. They got beat
I
bad,
think
man.
I think
Excuse me.
also South Carolina lost their best player to six for the season.
But South Carolina but it's like I said, they see them that's gonna be revenge, and and South Carolina always play their best in the tournament, and they came in on a high streak
So Texas got the third number one seed.
as they should. The Texas been in there. I ain't mad at that. So Texas got it. So that means UConn got to be number one. Because I ain't never seen UConn
No,
not as number one.
no, I think USC gonna be the fourth number one seed.
Yeah, I have seen UConn as a 2 seed, but majority of the time I think they're gonna be number one. I think USC too, but I won't be surprised they give it to UConn though. I'm telling you, man, it's just something like to their
Hey,
record.
hey, if they do USC like it, they're gonna motivate Juju to go out there and take them down.
Yeah, kill. But I think USC is going to get it. But I won't be surprised if UConn get it because they did win the Big East championship. But then at the same time, who in the Big East?
Good job, Illinois. Y'all made good job, ladies.
They
Ooh,
men and women team made it.
that guy played great in the first round too.
Creighton Blue Jays, Montana State, 30-3.
Ohio State. Woo!
Mm-hmm.
Don't sleep on the Buckeyes now.
Hey, it's like you want to say the best conferences this year, you got to say SEC first or Big Ten. However, some people had the Big Ten first, some people had the SEC too. I won't get mad at either one of your picks. If you pick, I think them two conferences was the best two this year.
My
Then the
understanding
Big
that
12. Then the Big 12.
coach from Montana State is supposed to be may get a big job this year.
Allegedly. We don't want to give out false information. I ain't trying to get
No,
Tennessee.
sued.
that's right.
Tennessee.
That's Ron Tom's team, man. He fell out. I guess I
Yeah, he
took too
said.
long to come back.
Yeah.
Only thing I didn't want to show up at Tennessee watch party.
Oh yeah, I didn't have my phone on me. He fell out. Yeah, I didn't have my phone on me. Yeah, at the time. If I had my phone on me, I would have put him back in. But
South Florida.
put him back in the panel.
Yeah, with it.
That's like a home game. They played in Notre Dame. That's gonna help them. Nagadocious.
Notre Dame 3C. I thought they at least be a 2.
It's a delay. Why you got the black folks looking like they all delayed, man? Come on, man. We all the world. We all the children, man. Come on.
And Doggle.
Michigan had USC, boy. They had them, but they let them, boy. But it just
You talking about that talking about that game earlier.
I'm talking about in the tournament. When they played in the tournament, in the Big Ten tournament. They guarded Juju well. They made it. They made everybody else, but Juju still got hers though. But they really made her really earn everything. They had a great game plan.
Thank you.
Ooh, TCU. Tell you that Caleb Van Lith, former Louisville. Do she still Jalen Suggs allegedly?
I have no idea
Yeah.
if
It
they
ain't
are
none of my.
still keeping on the
It ain't none
low.
of my business. It ain't none of my business though. But
Stay out of her business, Pastor.
mm, hey, they the one that announced they was they was announcing on TV that was together. It ain't my fault. And I can have a follow up question.
Okay.
Allegedly,
Like wherever these females getting in a relationship, it's none of my business.
right? They got Louisville as a 7 seed. They play
Like
Nebraska.
I know Clayton and Clark, they can probably get married, but it ain't none of my business.
Hey, this right here is a bracket right here for you though, too though.
Oh
This
Lord, we may have to play
I
TCU
like.
in the second. If Louisville play TCU in second round, it's gonna be oh God.
Oh yeah, you gonna go against your former protege, Hayden
Mm,
Van Lith.
They tried to do it last year, T Price. They tried to get set up
Mm-hmm.
LSU and Louisville
Mm-hmm.
last year.
Mm-hmm. You know what they'd be doing.
Oh, we got play. They got to play Nebraska.
You see everybody that's on the panel up there on their GG, all of them
mhm.
did something in the college game.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So,
Except Duncan. She's an anchor for ESPN. No, y'all dudes and y'all women be doing the same thing on the
That's how
napkins.
old we are. That's how old we are. We been watching no girls on the panel play top bet
Rebecca Lobo, she went to UConn.
back in 1995 when they won that national championship.
Mm-hmm. And Andrea Carter, she went to Tennessee, but she from Georgia.
Georgia.
Mm-hmm. But my thing is, they got people on there that really played at a high level. It
Right.
gets to my point. Like, the only way they dropped the ball at is in the league. Cause remember back in the day we was growing up, they had people on there that played that was covered that did the games that played at a high level, won championships.
When the WNBA started, Rebecca Lobo was number one pickup, the first ever number
Mm-hmm.
one. Pick.
Those are facts.
I think she's in the Basketball Hall of Fame now.
As she should.
Who is that?
Rebecca Lobo,
Oh, okay.
the lady that's sitting on the panel.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Da-na, da-na-na. I
It
know a
is
lot of
11.
people gonna get. I know a lot of people gonna get cussed out around this time of year, boy. Boy, did I tell you to turn that thing off? I gotta go to work in the morning, and you want to sit around. I'm telling you, man. I'm gonna see some crazy videos. It always happen around this time of year. I'm gonna be sitting there with my popcorn.
The women,
Ready for the movie.
Mm-hmm. I don't even eat. I don't even eat. I don't even like popcorn. Just give me some crunchy munch.
Ooh, I got two boxes on the stove, on top of the refrigerator, rather.
We had a box of I have one of those probably about 7, 8 years.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I work in retail and I see the prices of those stuff. I remember the grandma cookies, like the grandma cookies. There's two of them that come in a pack. They $2.09. I was like, man, I remember they used to be a quarter. I remember they used to be
Mm-hmm.
50 cents. I remember
Mm-hmm.
little, I remember Little Debbie. I'm so old. I remember when Little Debbie was cheaper and Hostess was higher.
Hostess used to be the premium snack.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Now you can't tell the
Oh,
difference. Ain't this about
back
something?
then, Twinkies was the hot thing, and if you had a
Yeah.
Twinkie, everybody keep asking like, "You want to trade?"
I wasn't big on Twinkies. I mean, remember Zingers. I mean, but ever since they changed their recipe, everything changed.
Yeah, it tastes. You can tell it's artificial.
Mm-hmm. And that's why I don't eat sweets no more. Like, nope. I eat every once in a while. I eat some Jolly Ranchers. Um. Matter of fact, I got the bag right here.
Oh Lord. He done
Oh, the
talked up to
lightsaber.
Jolly Ranchers.
Oh, the lightsaber gummies.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you remember when they first? You remember how it was when they first came out, right? So you used to open. If you actually ate lightsaber gummies, you know what I'm talking about. You used to be careful how you open it, cause if you open it, all the gummies start popping out the bag. Like, God dang, about 10 or 15 came out the goddamn bag.
Mm-hmm.
It was hard to open the damn bag. Yeah.
Man, I tried this new con when I was at work today, right? And I opened it for the first time, and I told my coworker, I was like, "Hey, check this out, bro." He was like, "What?" Like I like, you know how the bag, because he's about to be 30, so he gets it. He remembers, the 90s and all that stuff. So he gets the logic. So he was just like, "Hey,
Oh.
I'm about to open up this bag." So I open up this bag.
Mm-hmm.
USC
Okay.
is the number one seed, as we
Yeah.
thought, but I
Okay.
wouldn't have been surprised.
Okay.
But I
See
wouldn't have been
versus.
surprised. I ain't watching that game, man. I'll be watching. I'm waiting. I'm watching. I'm watching these college games. I'm still watching the league, but that game gonna be watching me tonight. But I got the lightsabers Colossians, two flavors in one, allegedly.
Mm.
Hey, T
They
Price.
bomb too.
Hey, you know
And
what's
also
gonna
I
happen, man.
got
T Price.
also I
You,
got the
you
original.
number one seed. He gonna gonna come on TV and gripe about it.
What you say?
Since UConn did not get the number one seed, he gonna come on TV and gripe about it.
They didn't deserve to be number one seed this year. Let's just keep it a buck. They didn't deserve it, in my opinion.
No,
I
they
don't
gonna.
respect. He's the only coach that I know that cried too. Because when you was getting all them McDonald's All Americans, was nobody was saying that. I remember back in the day, my friends used to be like, "Man, you can't cheat, man. They getting all these McDonald's All Americans, man."
You can say about at the time UConn Tennessee because it's all
Mm-hmm.
UConn Tennessee.
Mm-hmm. I mean, everybody had their time. Now they get mad because John State is doing it, man. Get out of here.
Now Don Saley
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be somebody else. It's always It's gonna change hands. Oh, she's doing a dance. All right. I don't know what she's doing,
Who?
but what was that? I thought she was doing a robot or something.
all right, Cal Bird. Okay, Cal, don't hurt yourself now. Yeah, game. MTV. Who's the number 5 seed?
They ain't mentioned it yet. Kansas State. They got good inside. Their
Oh,
best player played. Their best player is a center.
Oh, Kentucky at the 4 seed. Fuck them.
Lou never disappoints.
Never.
If you say that word right there, man, he go off the Richter scale. Don't say nothing about them Bulls.
Oh Lord.
But he just tell the truth.
Sell the damn team, motherfucker. Sell the team, because you don't want to do shit for the team.
Oh.
Oklahoma's a 3 seed.
Mm.
I'm gonna really have to break mine down. Like normally, I normally do it as I go, but this year I'm really gonna have to think hard on this. Fort Myers, Florida.
The way I'm breaking it down, USC can make a
Florida
decent run.
Gulf Coast. That's in Pensacola.
USC can make a USC bracket can make a deep run where they bracket set up.
Of course, they put Iowa back in USC bracket again, so they want to see another Iowa minus Caden Clark, and then had the Iowa fans like, "We had Caden Clark, we will beat Juju."
Wishing on a star.
Man, I'm telling you, all these fanboys are all the same, man. They don't keep the same energy.
The only reason why they
The same way we get on Jay Reed from Akron and everything like that, and then we talk about Jokic, like who Jokic playing against? Like, let's think about it. Who is like like what I always said this, like he's a good center, yes, but he ain't going through a gauntlet like it was in the 80s and the 90s and the early 2000s. But every night you gotta be, you can't take no days off. Even the teams that even the bottom teams had dudes that can kill you in the paint. Like a Big Country Reeves. You don't think Big Country Reeves get buckets on Joker?
Yoka.
Yeah, y'all people stay away from me with this stuff, man. And again, they don't play defense in this era. That's why I don't be man. That's why I've never been on the hype train with these players, man.
I hope UConn meets them USC in the Final Four. Good. I want to see that matchup.
You mean in the Elite Eight?
Yeah, I want to see that. I want to see UConn and USC once again. Cause remember last time they played.
Now they play UConn got them. Juju sitting there like I was young then. They
Like
actually got a complete team, though. They really do.
I said, having Juju came out there, I think about that game all the time now. I want my payback.
Mm-hmm. Hey, look, we've seen people get their payback and get national championships, have we? We just seen it just recently. Like I said, it's a revenge tour. For a lot of these players, it's a revenge tour. But Juju is revenge.
And y'all don't think Juju mentally focused now since losing that game to UCLA?
I felt that game against UCLA, she was rushing. But again, the officiating was terrible. We already know that. But there's one thing that shout out to Vaughn, man. I know Vaughn will be on here no more. But shout out to my boy Vaughn. But he always said this, and it's very true. Once I could think of it. It was just on my mind to say it.
When you dealing with referees, they don't know how to coach big girls.
Oh yeah. We were talking about refereeing. When it comes to it's just like last year, right? Let me give you a great example. With South Carolina, when they played Caitlin Clark, right? And they beat her, right?
Yeah.
Y'all remember that game? Iowa girls was getting all the calls, right?
Yep.
All the calls. They were trying to sit, but one thing that Vaughn said, like when you see a team when a lot of players don't understand is, well, you see how the officiating is, you don't give them a reason to blow a whistle. You still play your
Right,
game,
right.
and once you do that, what they still was able to do, they still was able to overcome that dumb behind stuff. It's but anybody with Stevie Wonder allegedly could see that. They say he can't see. Do you see what I
Don't
see?
believe the hype. Don't believe the hype.
No, the hell I
Don't
don't.
do that. You man, play it.
Ain't nobody come to see this man, Otis.
No. Mm-mm.
You know what's crazy now, too, y'all? What era that we live in now? They promoting these teams. Now they're promoting Oklahoma City on this journey. Is that a
Mm-hmm.
jinx? Because much is given and much required, right?
Right, right.
So they don't. I see a lot of people that's not giving this team a lot of credit, but hey, like I said, and that's why I don't understand how these people don't is so delusional. That's our age and still going on with the young folks with all this stuff, man. Y'all people crazy, man. I'm glad we wasn't
Mm-hmm.
friends when we was growing up.
I'm glad that I
You
didn't live in your neighborhood. Okay.
mm-hmm.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. That's stupid.
Well,
On
you
purpose. Stupid on purpose.
monkey see, monkey do.
Yeah. I told you
Hey
he was
Keith,
seasonal.
man. Hey Keith, man, you've been missing in action, man. Lions and tigers and bears.
Don't come on here. Don't you do it. Don't do yourself like
I ain't
that.
heard from Keith in a minute. Shout out to Keith, man.
Tell them frogs to let you out the house. You say the frogs be on the door. Tell them frogs to let you out the house.
Well, yeah, man.
Mm-mm. Ooh, I made some good old catfish nuggets today, Pastor.
Congratulations.
Hmm. Yeah. You know how lighters in the air get us sometimes?
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Mhm.
No, that ain't no allegedly. I'm telling you from there. I be hungry. Shoot. Ew, I'll be
It's
hungry.
just like Cat Williams say, then when he wakes up, he go ready to eat everything in your refrigerator.
Hmm.
Not me. I never was like that. Let's eat up everything, snatch, doing, stewing. I see people used to do dumb stuff with. I'm like, dude, I ain't doing all that. I'm gonna sit there just make me a meal, call it a night. Well,
Who you finding for?
Lou, it's too man. Lou, did you hear what I said
Lord
earlier?
have mercy. Well, they just picked them, didn't they?
Hey, cause
We
Lou's so
ain't even
used
seen
to
them
us,
play yet.
cause Lou's so used to us doing it right then and there on the spot. But this year, I told
Right.
him, I said not too long ago, man, I really want to think about this for this year, bro, because I want to make sure I make sure I get it right.
Mm.
Because women gonna have more parity. I think it's more parity in the women's game
Hmm.
this year.
Okay.
I
That's
think the
just
best.
my opinion.
I think the best reason got to be the Birmingham reason.
Hmm. When did the women's tournament start? Saturday.
Yeah.
I have my answer by
Um. If I
I do
remember,
not.
I think they do the first two rounds on Saturday, Sunday,
Hmm.
Monday, and Tuesday.
Hmm. That's right.
Then I think they do the switch his teams on Fridays. So I be
Notre Dame need to get their swagger back because they was looking like the best team. That was my sleeper team. That's still one of my sleeper teams to win the title.
Who was that?
Notre Dame.
Oh, Notre Dame.
Because last year they was missing a point guard. I felt like they had Bria Miles. I think Bria Miles could have gotten to them. Because her and Hannah Hidalgo, they both good. They short in the backcourt though.
Well, they ain't showing Gino. They haven't shown Gino yet. Cause I know Gino got something. You want to say?
Oh, you know we don't. Lou said just get it out the way, huh, Lou?
Yeah, just go right on to the finish line.
You know,
I thought Boston College would make a tournament because I thought they were a decent team this season.
who was?
Boston College.
Yeah, they didn't make it.
Nah,
Mm.
they're gonna probably do the NIT bracket tomorrow. Man, they're taking their
Yeah.
free.
So, yeah, I'm gonna wait too.
You gonna wait till what?
Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. I'm looking at the bracket right now. All right, that's the men's bracket, and then we look at the women's bracket. Lord have mercy. I think the toughest bracket that I'm looking at it is I think that South Carolina bracket, they 1 through 4, they're solid. 1 through 4 in Birmingham, they solid. That's a solid bracket. Spokane, I think you. I think out of that, I think in that bracket, I think it's gonna be USC and I was gonna make my prediction early with them. I think it's gonna be USC and UConn to go to the Final Four, and I'm picking USC to get that revenge. You put me out last year, now I'm about to send you home in your last year.
Like you said, Juju's on revenge tour.
Yep. It would be dope to see USC against South Carolina. That'd be crazy. And you notice in the Birmingham bracket, we got Texas from the SEC, and then you got Texas Tech, TCU. I mean, in the Big 12, because they used to be former. That's still a rivalry, even though they switched conferences. But anyway, y'all, it's been a fantastic time, and we sit here and talk about college basketball and everything. But it's about that time for me to get up out of here and go to sleep and get ready to do it again tomorrow because I got to go to work early in the morning. But we'll be back tomorrow to talk about whatever tomorrow. If it don't be, wait a minute, tomorrow's Monday. If it don't be tomorrow, it'll be Tuesday. One of them days. If it don't be Tuesday, then it'll be Wednesday. One of these days this week, we'll get it in. I do got some stuff to do this week. But anyway, like, share, subscribe. I'm out of here, man. And good luck to all these teams. It's the best time of the year. What else more? What else more can you want? What much more do you want me to say?
Also, do not lose your money betting on every single game.
Hey, some people gonna have some people already gonna have a home to come to.
That's crazy.
You know, we gonna see the videos all during TikTok
Hmm.
season. This is gonna be breaking their TV because the team lost. I ain't never done that. Then I'm like, dude, I ain't gonna break that I paid for. Like literally, like break it like that.
You're gonna see
No,
everybody hollering or crying about these referees in the tournament. So get ready.
man, I ain't, man. We
Mm-mm.
already know the teams that get the calls, man. You know, it all depends because with Caitlin Clark, it's just like ESPN shit like this. Which I kind of surprised that. Hey, I kind of surprised y'all don't talk about Juju because she is affiliated. She is a clutch client of LeBron James and what's his name, Maverick Carter. I'm surprised y'all don't talk about her, but you know that's like me wanting an apple and you wanted an orange, but you wanted an
Yep.
orange instead of an apple. So miss me with that nonsense. But anyway, y'all gonna get y'all final words, man. I'm about to get out of here.
No, no, we get y'all. Just hit the like button. We'll see you coming up.
We see you coming up, and hey, oh, we on.
Hmm.
Hey, Gigi, you doing the screen tomorrow?
Tomorrow, 11:30 at the quiet at the hush room.
All right, y'all be all right. Should
You
be
know I'm
this.
gonna send you a link. You know I'm gonna send you. Oh, you got to work
Hey,
tomorrow,
yeah, ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. I'll be watching
boy.
the revive.
Young man, young man.
I'm just gonna be watching the revive, man, because I'll be working.
Okay,
When I'm at work, I won't be listening to streams and stuff, man.
I know,
Man,
I know.
you
I'm
know,
not backing you in the corner, but I still, you still need to come on and your
I'll
attendance
show
is
my.
low.
Uh, hey, it's been low when I work. So, and then we still in the West Coast, and it's just like Elisa. Elisa in the West Coast, and I'll be getting. I be getting his streams late. Like, man, this dude been on for like 30, 45 minutes. I'm in the West Coast, like right next to him, like right next door.
Yo, yo.
And I can't get a notification early. Ain't this something? Like I resubscribe, unsubscribe, and come back again. It's still I'm coming up.
We're gonna fix that. Okay, we're gonna fix that.
Lord have mercy. Like they need to
Have mercy.
fix it,
Yeah, fix it,
fix it, man.
Jesus.
Got to
Fix
fix
it,
it.
Jesus.
Some guys to give, man. But one thing I do know for a fact, this tournament's gonna be lit this year, man.
It's gonna be nice. It'll be
It's
nice.
gonna be better than it's gonna be better than the play-in, and it's gonna be better than the NBA Finals. Yeah, I said it.
Yeah, he said
Like,
it,
share,
and
subscribe. I don't
have a
need
good
nobody to prove
one.
it. I approve it myself. Message.com.
Y'all have a good one.
Yeah, I'm out, y'all. All right, Lou.
All right.
Later. I'll holler at I'll holler at y'all Wednesday. But yeah, but like, share, subscribe. We about to get up out of here, man. Like, share, subscribe. Hey, it's just college time, the best time of the year, man. It's March Madness, man. Women start Saturday, and then the men start the next. So hey, we about to get this thing going. Then I had the first four in tournament, and then you know, so there's gonna be games and everything like that. So Yeah, just all you got to do. Oh, if you want to watch the NCAA tournament, you can watch it for free. Yeah, if you can't uh, afford these apps and everything like that, you can watch it for free on the NCAA app as well. So just go to NCAA, man, and then you'll be able to watch the whole tournament from that app. If you don't have, if you don't have cable, just something to let y'all know that people don't know. Cause I know a lot of people don't, they don't want to pay that cable, which I understand, but you can still watch it for free on the NCAA app. All right, because it's March Madness. So I'll holler at y'all, man. Y'all be good. I'll holler at y'all Wednesday. I'm gonna watch a little bit of this game, and then you're gonna be watching me here in a little minute. But like, share, subscribe. Y'all be good out there, and may the best team win. Peace.